does look very green now.
All right. We're live, by the way.
Oh!
It's D&D time, Friday.
Oh, yeah, I gotta level up. Hey,
I sent you a text message to remind you and everything. You
I have
are
not
just
been
the
at my-
worst. Let's wait for the excuses. Let's hear it. What is it?
I was not at my house the whole time.
Finley,
Well,
I did it.
because that's when I did it.
Finley is telling me I'm going to blame this on, well, it's actually David's fault. I did just update my Twitch schedule to accommodate our new D&D time, and then we were late. We didn't make it, so I tried, Finley. I tried. But it's all David's fault. Look, he's so blue. Because it's his fault.
He's so blue.
Blue, yeah.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Die, yeah.
He had David. What'd you
think
play? You had game night at the library.
I played chess with my brother.
Oh, we could.
What? You can do that at your house.
Yeah. I need to go to the library for that.
That's
I
exciting.
challenge you to chess at the library.
I challenge you to a game of
We need an
chess.
audience so people can see who's more dominant.
Yeah.
My brother won.
Oh, Nathan
Oh.
won. Oh man.
Dang.
It's very sad.
That's
You know,
very
I already picked my spell, so I'm basically done. I just gotta roll my health and I'll be done.
I didn't level up my character either.
What? David, I told you like 2 days ago.
Oh no.
I have to say, he lives with you and he
man.
didn't do it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
you guys don't get
Sir,
levels.
I got pencil. I got
Proficiency bonus
I
5
got
now.
dice. I know
That's
what
right.
I
Proficiency
need.
bonus 5 and 13 is the big one. You guys get something. Everyone gets something
Oh,
cool.
proficiency bonus went up to
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
None of you did it.
I just realized proficiency bonus went up. You know what that means?
What?
My passive perception is 25 now.
Jeepers creepers. You're really strong.
You're really strong, mister.
Really strong with my eyeballs.
So none of you leveled up right.
I did.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
just
pretty
didn't read
much
it.
done. I'm already
Yeah.
done. There you go.
I am too, you dingus.
That's your new word? Is that why that's your
Oh,
Steam
man.
name now?
Is that a Steam name now?
That's my Steam name right now. It's
Is it?
Dingus.
It still says Parkeet here in Tailspire.
Because Tailspire has its own.
Oh, I thought it followed your Steam name.
I think it does for the first time you launch it.
Oh, and you can change it.
I think you can change it. Yeah, I set it as Parkey. But my Steam name changes all the time. It was Dingus for a while. It's Dingus right now. It was Big Thicky Bobo before that.
Yeah, that's what I remember seeing you as.
Big Thicky Bobo, baby. I picked the most OP spell.
Oh yeah.
Howard
Well, that
Hill.
sounds like you.
No, not
That
damage
sounds like your
wise.
thing.
Not
Yeah.
damage wise. Because just like the last few times I've gotten a new level of spell, I looked at all the damaging spells. I was like, which badass new damaging spell am I going to get? And I looked through there and I went, none of these are better than just casting a fireball at this level. So, here I am with plane shift.
Oh, you get plane shift?
Yes, I
Ah,
do.
That's a big one.
That solves a lot of our problems.
Yeah, this
Especially
campaign's
since
done
I
with now.
Yeah,
What's
plane
the
shift,
point?
baby.
Campaign over.
I'm
Plus,
just
you
gonna
have to
plane
have
shift.
a. I think it requires an item from that plane, though, right? It's not just.
No,
like
it does
you can go.
not. You just have to have a mental image of where you're going.
And good thing we've been
Yeah,
everywhere.
you guys have been to all of them.
I've been to every plane, so I know where I'm going, baby. You can also be used. I didn't know this. It can also be used as banish, that is permanent.
You can cast it on someone else.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I can
it's in the
get
materials.
me and up to 8 people.
A forked
or-
metal rod worth at least 250 gold pieces, attuned to a particular plane of existence.
Oh.
Where does it say that? I don't see
In the
that.
materials components.
Oh, it's this tiny thing down here with an asterisk at the very bottom.
Spell
Eric's
components.
like, I'm picking a new spell. I'm not done.
Actually, wait a second. It doesn't matter because I have a amulet of planes. I could get my rod, use the amulet of planes to go to a plane of existence randomly, attune it to that plane, and then teleport back, and then I'll have it.
Well, I mean, the attunement process is up to the DM on how complicated that is, but sure.
Or maybe I don't even need it.
All right. So,
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
if you cast
let
it
me
on
get the,
someone
thing
else,
here.
it's banishment, and if they fail, they're stuck on the plane of existence they get sent to.
It's still 250 gold. Do you keep the rod or does it get spent?
A
It
forked
doesn't
metal rod worth at least
at least-
250 gold pieces that is attuned to a particular plane of existence. So you'd need a different rod for every plane.
for each plane.
Question.
Yes.
Whenever you roll for
That does
health,
not get spent.
whenever you roll for health, is it +0? So if I roll like a 2, is it?
Plus your con
Plus your
modifier.
con, yeah.
Yeah. How's the Wi-Fi, Isaac? They're asking about your crappy Wi-Fi.
I don't know. My computer's wired, so
Don't have to worry about it. Holly
Yeah.
always complains about your Wi-Fi.
That's
As you
nice.
say it, you went like this.
Yeah.
I'm wired. I don't have to worry about this.
seems good. I think that was machine lag because the new map was loading in, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I'd blame it on.
You know about my computer and animated GIFs. This is much more complicated.
But somehow works just fine.
Once it loads, it does. It took a minute.
Animated GIF, too much. Fully realized 3D rendered world. Got it, baby.
I wondered if Holly heard that. See how she feels about being wireless.
This is a very nice
It's been fine for me anyway on my phone, but
That's fine for me anyway.
On-
I don't care about her.
Yeah,
well, I
it's
don't
fine.
have it. I
Get
can't,
outta here.
I can't
Isaac-
replicate the incident.
Isaac's like, sucks to suck.
Sucks to stuck, boy. Oh, God.
I forgot my book. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Create a spell. Wait. Do I need to create a spell, or is this something that was in the player's handbook? Plane shift. It's already there. Thanks. I don't even have to custom add this one to the app. Dude, guys, this app is freaking balling.
I got organized and
Gotta
got my
be ballin'.
stuff all
Use
packed
D&D
away.
Beyond. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
It's called Spell Books for iOS. It's amazing. It's a really well designed app. It's very nice.
Oh, I have that one. I usually end up using what's the other one called? Fight Club. I use Game Master 5 or Fight Club, but I have spellbooks
just-
I was
too.
using Fight Club until I got D&D Beyond.
I just like how nice and simple this one is.
They all basically do the same thing.
It can keep track of how many spell slots I have and everything. Very nice.
Just reading Holly's message. All right.
You're sitting in the next room. You could just say something. Hey, what are you saying in there?
Hey!
All right.
Yeah, what's
So
up?
it's D&D time, hey?
Is it?
Yeah. Let's play some
God.
D&D, yeah.
Eh?
So the party has arrived at Briny Bay, and Shiro's a new hero because he defeated the ex-hero Mauler, who turned out to
Mauler.
be a good buddy named Maris, who was she was a young Yuan-Ti. They got sent to hell. You rescued her in hell, and now she's back. And then she got turned. Man, what a life! Then she got turned.
Yeah.
Into, she died and got reincarnated as a bear.
I know.
And then she
it's
got
been
sold
Forget
into.
about the vampire.
Oh, right, she got turned into a vampire first. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And we killed her.
yeah.
That's how we had to resurrect her.
I'm starting to feel kind of bad for her.
It's been an exciting life.
And anyway, you've rescued her. She got some freedom flying around as an eagle for a little bit as you guys polymorphed her. You had a big fight. So basically, last time was big fights. You guys sailed on to the Savage, which was Tarny's ship. Tarny's some sort of head pirate guy. You killed all those guys off. Tarny came sailing in along with all of his other pirate buds. Mayhem ensued. Lots of fighting. Your friend Aaron, who may or may not be a succubus, you aren't sure yet.
Leathery wings.
Convinced, maybe she just chatted. Convinced the warlock commanding the undead ship to go ram into Burton, who was harboring Tarny. Fights. Tarny jumped over there, thinking he was big and bad. He had high CR levels and hit points. He knew he was feeling good.
And he
And
got dumpstered.
yeah, he was. I don't think he even got a swing off. and he got annihilated. He tried to run away. It was embarrassing. His head came off. Shiro
Just pop right off.
held it in the air, became some sort of leader of pirates, pirate king, but he handed that over to Burton in exchange for Mauler the bear, as well as and you also gave up the book, the manual of Flesh Golem in exchange for some crew, and we left off with you guys going and chatting with Pluma, the voodoo lady, who may or may not be more than that. This is my campaign. Everyone's more than what they really are. You should know this by now. Pluma, the voodoo lady, and I think she was getting ready to give you a full 24-hour rest in 8 hours.
Yes.
And
Two
did
of
I
us, at
miss
least.
anything? You saw Tova abandoned
Yeah,
on
we're
an
gonna go, we
island
have to go
somewhere.
rescue Tova.
You got to figure out where Tova is. You're not sure where she is.
Yeah, we got a messenger.
Yeah.
Should send her a text. Yo, what's up? What island you on?
And that was, I think that's what we got. So you guys, you've got.
We're waiting on a phoenix to be born, but not really.
Yeah, you got the egg, and you handed it over to Pluma, and on the Savage, which is your ship, you can change the name if you wish. You have a captain's quarters which you can't get into because it's arcane locked, and you've got a portal of some kind, some sort of mystical Harry Potter room on the deck of the ship that you can't get into. You walk through.
Oh,
it.
I'll have to ask what's her name about that before we leave.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to take a rest, but where is Mauler while we rest?
Mauler is there with you. She's just turned
She
back
inside, or is she hanging out outside?
She's there with you guys.
Does
I assume we can sleep
Pluma
outside.
let her in?
The building.
Pluma wasn't going to let you sleep inside our house. She was going to have you outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's out there with Pluma, and who's going to be on the boat?
I'm on the boat.
I think you and Bones. I think and Jack maybe are on the boat.
Yeah, I'll stay on the boat.
Alright, I'll stay on the boat.
Tom, David is not a map maker. That was old. That was Bert. Bert was a map maker.
Yeah, that was.
Bones doesn't know what he is. Bones is a mystery. He doesn't remember his life before pre-skeleton.
But he does know he's a great crafter.
He can make
That's
a great spear that he never uses.
He makes a mean spear.
Check out this sweet spear I
It's,
made.
like, it's too
All right, I'm
good.
done.
It's too good to use it. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a trident.
Yeah, he did stab someone with it.
Exactly.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's my...
Yeah. So okay, so the so Victor, Finn, and Maris are at Pluma. The other three on the boat.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
The one of your crew, Chin, who was carrying all the supplies back, he's on board. He comes up to Shiro, and he lets you know about 3 days to get this stuff in ship shape.
Perfect.
Sounds perfect.
And
I'll help.
You got him, and if you want to help, you can help off a little bit of time off of that, but no more than a day.
I'll work on changing the name of the ship.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, you also had clothes. He came aboard and he has some clothing as well, which is like Empire gear. He hands it to the orcs, and then I think we did this last time. He kind of not like he kind of gave him a look. I think that's what happened. So maybe this is all in my head. And then he slowly handed it over to the furbolgs, and then they got some clothes as well.
Yeah, he just seemed sad when we told him to get clothes for the furbolgs last time.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay. So
Seemed
yeah.
like a sad boy.
So eventually he hands it over to all of them, and they get to working. You've got the ship is operating as you assume a ship is supposed to operate. You've never been on one. So that is all working as is. You saw last time also the elves and the goblins ship got some sort of investigation happening by the ironclad that the gnomes are running out there. There's 3 of them out there, and they have sailed off. And as the evening passes, you notice those ironclads kind of take a more of a... They're covering the whole bay. So you've got 2 on the sides, 1 in the middle. And so they appear to be you can gather they're blocking you in, or they're keeping you in, or keeping it to where you can't get out easily. That appears to be what their method is. And Jack can easily catch this. Each of you can see this. David, does that finger taste good?
You shush, he says.
Delicious.
Get out of here.
Turn your or maybe fix your microphone or turn it up. You're quiet. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Hours are passing by. If nothing, you'll have a night which may or may not be eventful.
Want my long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
I can't do anything anyways.
Yeah, I'll work on the boat and rest.
Okay.
I'll take a long rest.
Return.
We'll take a normal rest.
Yeah.
You'll take a short rest.
Yeah, you can get a short rest in this 8 hours. The two that are there can get a long rest, including Mahler.
Yeah, I'll get a short rest.
Okay, I'll take a short rest.
Can I click the button?
Go for it. It's a
Yay.
peaceful night. The two of you sitting there, you feel like feels good. It's
good.
you know, you're out there in the swamp, but it's the most comfortable swamp you've ever had.
Dude,
It's
I
like
love
you're
the
sleeping
swamp.
on a mattress.
Oh.
A lot of nice peat in there.
Oh yeah, I've been playing a game that it's set in a swamp. It's great. Swamps are great.
A little smelly, but
Yeah,
you're good.
you know.
Okay, so it's now, I think you guys hit there at daytime, so I think it's like wee hours in the morning right now.
Okay, so if we're up and Pluma is up, well, let's send these messages before we go back in there and ask her another question.
I was like, good rest, yes?
Yes, I kick him and come on, let's go.
What? All right.
Not really. I just tell him we need to send some messages, boy.
Okay. Who am I sending message to?
We're sending a message to Tova, the lady we saw in the cauldron.
Okay. She will be able to give short reply. What do you want me to tell her or ask her?
Say, how many words?
25 words.
Oh. Oy. Does it come in? It comes through in your voice?
It does.
I'm with Finn. We're trying to rescue you. Where are you at?
You just want me to ask where she is.
I mean, if you want to ask her how the weather is, that's fine. But really, we just need to know where she is.
Okay. I will cast sending to Tova, the person that I saw in the cauldron.
Sorry.
Hello. I am Victor, a friend of Finn's. We are trying to rescue you. Do you know where you are? You can reply.
She is a wizard. She'd know that.
I don't know.
You get Finn. She's, yeah. I'm
Like 10 words already.
stuck on an island. I don't know where. Hailstrom, somewhere near Hellstrom. Please help.
Okay. Hailstrom? What the
So
heck? Where the hell is
I
Hailstrom?
don't know where Hailstrom is. Have I seen that on a map anywhere?
Let's go. We can go ask Pluma.
You didn't really get a good look at the map. The only person really looking at the maps was Bones.
Bones.
Or is it maybe in my journal, perchance?
I don't think that one's in your. Nope, that one doesn't.
Hailstrom?
Hailstrom.
Hailstrom. Hey, Tactical. Sorry, yeah, my YouTube thing was broken. I did it wrong. Actually, is what happened.
I can get my other field notes book and use it for this.
I'm really bad at YouTube. This whole thing about like
YouTube.
preparing videos and live streams, I just can't handle it.
You don't want to set it up for a premiere, is what you're saying?
I do set it up for Premiere, then I forget to click the button that say that I not Premiere, but that I did set the
Okay, I was
stream
about
up.
to say, it's like the
And then it
live
makes
premiere where it goes.
And then it makes a new stream rather than taking the one that I have set up, and then it ruins everything. So sorry about that.
Sounds like to me you should retire.
Getting too old for this.
Do I get 401k? Does Google pay that out?
Google Pay. Yeah, YouTube pay that out. Oh God. All right. Existential career crisis on the side. Let's go in and talk to Pluma.
Okay. Are we sending any other messages today, or?
We might.
All right.
We need to ask where this is, and we need to ask if she knows how to get into that magic door at the front of our ship.
As we get up, I'll say, Marissa, you okay? You slept okay?
She kind of nods.
All right. Good.
You're
turn her
you're
into
not
an
sure she
eagle in a little while.
are you talking into her head? Are you talking?
She,
No,
I mean, animals understand me, so.
She has troubles understanding because of her ears
Oh.
are covered.
I mean, yeah, I would yell
You can
if I had to.
you can get the point across. It's like talking to a
Maris!
yeah. It's like talking to an old grandpa. Hey, nice day today. Huh?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go in. Talk to Pluma. I assume she just never sleeps. Knock on the door.
Door opens. She's in her chair.
Yeah, she never sleeps.
She's got her. It's warm in there. It's like she's got the heat on.
You have an Afghan?
Yeah.
Noticeably.
Come in and have a seat.
Noticeably warm in there. And she's sitting there. She's got the phoenix egg next to her. She's got her cauldron of something bubbling and green lights coming off of it.
Does the heat seem to be radiating from the phoenix egg?
It does.
Boy, yes.
He's like sweating in there. I'm sick of it.
Oh,
It's like a nice sauna. I'll just ask what I was gonna ask her. Do you know where Hailstrom is? That's where the girl we looked up the other day is.
She says, yeah, I believe it's an island to the east. 2-3 days sail there. I believe there's a settlement there, but I'm not sure who lives there.
Okay, so assuming we can get there in 3 days, we could potentially make it back to this Phoenix. Also, there's a magic... Just a general question. There's a magic door on the front of our new ship. We can't go in. You don't know? Do you know anything about that? Thought I'd ask before we left.
Describe it.
It's like a curtain, and on the inside it looks like there's a big room, but if you try to walk through it, you just come out the other side instead of
It's
going
like-
into the room.
it is like image that you just walk through, but it looks to have depth. You just cannot access.
She says, yeah, I'm aware of this. It sounds like something that wizards can do. You need a passcode to access it. Only
Well,
Is there
those
any
that
way
have
to get
the code can enter.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to look for that code.
just, just go up to it, start making like consonant and vowel sounds.
Like
Stick your
Morty
hand
from
in.
Rick and Morty, just like start. Yeah.
What's the Elvis word for enter?
Friend.
Friend.
All
That
right.
was it, friend.
I guess we're good then. We've got some boating to do. Thank you for all your help. I'm gonna try to be back for that Phoenix being born.
She says, I will try to notify you.
That would be fantastic. Thank you for all your help. We'll get out of your hair.
She nods.
We'll see you later. We'll be in your hair soon.
That's a weird thing to say, Victor. Let's go.
What does this mean? In your hair?
You're a weird guy.
Okay.
Why would you be out of? You're not in her hair. Don't understand. What? Can we look now that it's like? It's daytime, right?
It's. We can say you can wait long enough. By the time you get to the coast, it'll be twilight.
So we woke up super early. It's still dark.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
That's probably good because we need to walk through the town with a bear. You know.
A
Oh wait,
famous-
I can
Oh,
turn her
famous.
into an eagle.
Yeah.
Very famous bear.
Make her eagles.
Oh
She
wait,
can fly us to
before
ship.
we leave, you think we could heal her while we unbolt all the armor from her body?
Oh, that's what I was. If it was daytime, I was going to have a look and see how viable it is to Like if it's something that a set of tools would help with, or if it's just a matter of strength, or can I look at it and tell? Or is it too dark to really see?
Medicine check.
I mean, there's Plume's got light around her place.
Okay.
You can figure that it's not going to be. It's just going to take a long time. There's, as long as you've got healing potions or some sort of healing nearby, she'll make it through. It's just going to hurt a lot. She'll probably be out for a couple days after you do that. The kind of pain that she's going to be going through. But if you can magically keep her up, then you'll be all right. It's just going to take time.
Does it look like melded into her skeleton,
So
or does
like-
it look like bolted?
Like bolted, so like you've got sheet metal screw thing, kunk, kunk, through this other side.
Oh, like rivet?
Rivet, that's the word.
Yikes. Well, it looks like maybe we could cut off the one end of the rivet and take it out. Might be a bit better than just ripping it all the way through.
Well,
Do you
okay.
think they have tools like that on the boat?
They probably do. We can stop at the market on the way back. We need to stop at the market on the way back and get me some new clothes for potentially duping some gnomes. And then to get if we need to get tools, we can get them there as well. I also need a rod worth 250 gold. Out of nowhere, just, on a side note, a
Very
rod.
specific
250
thing, Finn.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
It felt really good sleeping there. You feel like you're a little more proficient. You had some new ideas pop into your
Well,
head.
so
You're
much
like,
more
you know what?
efficient.
This whole,
Lord.
for 3 years of my life now, I've been trying to figure out a way to get to different planes. And it just came to me.
It just came.
That's how good that sleep was. By the way, I can do it too.
Did you pick that up?
Prepared. I get all cleric spells. I just have to decide which
Oh, well,
ones.
dang. Why did I even take it? No, I'm just kidding.
I have to decide which ones I use every morning.
Really, most 7th level spells are not very good.
That's a difficult thing to say to a sorcerer. Yeah, I got that one.
I can switch out one spell when I level up and then get my new one, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Are we making her eagle? It will be difficult to take her out quietly. Everyone knows what she looks like.
Do you want to give me enough money to get the supplies? I'll turn her into an eagle, and then she can fly you back to the ship.
That's fine with me. How much money do you think you will need?
Well, 250 for a fork. No, I don't know. How much does clothes and
fork.
stuff cost?
Do we know, DM, about how much that should cost?
For what?
New clothing.
Some clothes and a
Clothing
250 gold fork.
For clothing for you guys?
Yeah, for
Just for
me.
Finn.
Just for me.
No, just a gold piece will get you a new set of clothes and everything.
And what about precision tools to cut metal?
I think 10 gold will probably get you a nice set of tools.
Tools.
Okay, so I'll give him 300 gold. So here, take this. See if you can find some
Everything we need.
some tools, and if you see something really interesting, you'll have a little bit left over.
Fantastic.
You guys are walking down and you just happen to look over and you see Yelindar. Big smile on his face.
That's That turd. No, you stay away.
I got a deal for you.
Should I go with you just to make sure?
I mean, you can go with me if you want. Do we turn
It lasts an hour, right? You could turn her into an eagle.
I could turn her into something smaller, less conspicuous, so that we can get through
That's
town.
true. It's up to you.
I'm gonna turn Maris into a pirate's parrot. Can I do that? Like a smaller.
Sure. Parrot? Like
Okay.
a macaw?
Ah,
Yeah.
she can talk now.
Yeah, she can talk now.
She can talk now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I say, well, I assume she knows, but tell her to stick with us.
Okay, stay with us. We have an errand to run, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Perfect.
I didn't even say that one. She's very clever.
She will sit on your shoulder.
All right.
And then she'll fly
Let's
around a
go
little bit
in.
more because she enjoys that. But she'll keep an eye on you.
She keeps landing back. It's all right.
So you can make it to the market. You can find the tools. You find some. I mean, there's a lot of tools there that have clearly been stolen from various places, but there's plenty of little tools you can find that would make for nice wire cutter type things. And what kind of explain the rod to me? Is it a specific kind of rod, or is this a magical implement?
A forked rod worth at least 250 gold, and then it has to be attuned
And
to
then I
whatever
have to
you're
attune
relying
it
on.
to a spell. I mean, to a plane of existence.
Oh, okay. What? Worth 250 gold?
Yep.
Yeah.
200.
Okay.
Galinder, I'm sure, has got something worth 250 gold he wants to give to us.
Maybe this is something
Yeah,
different
you-
because this is 50,000 gold for a forked rod made of mithril.
Well, it doesn't have to be made of mithril.
D&D Beyond says forked rod worth 250 gold.
Yeah, the 250. I mean, any spell component is just it's a barrier to entry that a DM can decide, basically, with a gold thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. Can I just buy a gold-plated fork? Like a dinner fork? Or is it like a tuning rod?
You can find something that fits that. That would work.
Description.
You can find find something that would work.
I need
Nice.
to tune it to hell so I can go get a god.
A nice hunk of some sort of metal ore that is a bit forked. That'll
Yeah,
work.
it's a bit forked.
Yeah.
I'm sure a tuning fork. I'll find a tuning fork. Those got to
so
be expensive
forked.
to make in D&D.
There's no tuning forks here, but you can find like a one for like sticking into a turkey dinner when you got to cut the turkey. What's that? The big
Yeah.
poker one. You
That
can-
kind.
yeah.
no
Diamond
tuning forks. Let's go
encrusted.
find that bard.
Find one of
Probably
those that
one.
was on some noble's dinner table somewhere.
All right, sure. I'll get that. Get me a new set of like piratey clothes.
Okay. If you want something other than an empire-looking garb, the I think it was the red tunic, or maybe the blue.
Yeah.
Blue tunic, I think is what it was. Man, it's been so long I can't remember my colors now. It's gonna be difficult to find anything
long
like
since
that.
first grade.
We should have taken Tarney's clothes.
But you can find something other than that. But that's basically your choice. Otherwise, you're gonna be just sort of like a peasant's rags.
I need something so that I don't stick out like a sore thumb when I tell a bunch of gnomes that we're not the people they're looking for.
At least half the
Just wave
people
your hand
here
when
are
you do.
wearing those empire clothes.
Oh, okay.
Can't believe I forgot my colors of that.
Where's Tarney's dead body? Get his pirate clothes off of him.
Floating out at sea somewhere.
Oh my god.
Actually, before we leave,
Alright.
Pluma, can I ask her another question?
He's on the deck of a ship, I think, on Burton's ship.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go back in there.
Pluma, what do you know about the gnomes? It looks like they may try to trap us in here. Do you know of any way to
Oh,
easily
did I
get
not tell
by
you about
them?
the plan?
I just wanted to see if she happened to know.
Oh, okay.
The gnomes don't visit here. Are they looking to cause trouble?
Well, there was an incident aboard one of their boats. Some people died. It was regrettable, and I believe they hold it against us now.
What do you think they will do?
I believe that if we try to leave, they will stop our ship and try to kill us.
I'll see what I can do. When do you plan on leaving? Just let me know, and I'll
We'll send you a message.
okay.
Sure.
I'll do what I can.
We'll text you.
Let's go. Well, it's not a text. It's a voicemail.
We'll be back in your hair before you know it.
Or like a walkie-talkie.
She removes her wig and scratches her bald head.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh, that was startling.
How does that work now that people in the chat are saying it? Attuned to a particular plane of existence. Could I not just attune it to the plane of existence I'm on and then go anywhere I want?
I believe that the fork has to be attuned to the plane that you're trying to go
The
to.
one you're going to.
It doesn't
Yeah.
say that.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense otherwise. Why would it matter if it was attuned?
Hey, this is what mistakes. They didn't write it down. This is the kind of stuff you exploit, Isaac.
This is the kind of stuff that I don't exploit.
This is what I
This
love.
is the kind of
This
stuff
is what
that
I
I'm like,
love.
why would they write that if it was easy to get by?
This is the kind of thing I love doing. And yeah, man, DM's call, I suppose. But yeah,
Yeah,
when they
okay.
don't write stuff specifically,
You need a fork. It's like a tuning fork. Boom. It
Yeah.
has to be attuned to the frequency of that plane. So that's where it takes you to that plane. I'm reading a Reddit post on it. They're asking the exact
Okay.
same question. Someone else is a what's the word? Power gamer like you are, and they are asking the same question.
What's the word? Power gamer.
min-maxer.
Min-maxer, yeah, that there you go.
Yeah, you didn't write this down in a specific way. How can I exploit that?
So basically, you go to that plane and you tune it to that frequency or whatever, however it wants to figure it.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
I just gotta get lucky though, because I'll just have to use my amulet of the planes to get lucky.
I would say
Go
though,
somewhere.
if you were, you'd have to go to. Let's say you want to go to Feywild. If you're
Yeah.
in the Feywild and you can attune it in the Feywild for the Feywild.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If you were to do it here, you would attune it to the material plane.
To material plane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, do I need 2 forks then to make it back? Can I not make it back?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dang.
Eric's like, I picked the worst spell ever.
No, I just need to figure out a way to game the system. I only
You
need
gotta
2,
figure out
right?
a way
Because
to-
I can retune the forks over and over again, correct?
In theory, but you'd have to go get lucky with your planes amulet to go to the right one.
But there's only
to
really
tune
one
everything.
plane of existence I need to go to right now, and that's hell. So if I can get there,
Well, if we're trying to get Airless back, we have to go to the Feywild. But
no, Airless is in
Haven
hell.
said she could get us there.
Airlin's in. No, that's what I'm saying. Why would we need to go do all that stuff if I can just go to hell, find her,
Oh.
and bring her back with plane shift?
It probably has to be the process.
Yeah.
She's a higher being, and she was placed there by other higher beings.
Yeah, but this spell
Yeah, you don't think she
specifically
knows how to
states-
plane
Oh,
shift?
no.
Who
yeah,
do you think
I
she
bet
is?
she doesn't. She's an idiot. She got her power taken away. She's a big old dum-dum stuck in hell. Look at us. We're going around all over the place. We're better than she is.
Then why do we need her at all?
Plot reasons, Isaac. Plot. We need her so we can be like, look who we got on our team, and everyone's like, oh no.
Okay,
Just
so you
skip
need
the
you need
process.
another 250.
Yeah, I need another 250 for a second fork so that I can make it back home.
Okay, we're so filthy rich.
What's the frequency of the material plane?
I'll give you another 300, and then you can do whatever you got to do with it.
You just, if I can find another one in the 250 range and buy it.
92.5. You hear oldies every once in a while when you hold it up to your head.
Yeah. Okay,
So I gave you 600 total. So write that down somewhere, and then take out whatever.
Look at you
Yeah,
guys just
well.
throwing money around.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Like all
It's
this
just like,
money.
hey, wait a minute.
Like yeah.
I spent 3 years of this campaign for
Dang
no
it.
money.
Jack and Bones, and Sheer, you guys doing anything other than just assisting in the rebuilding?
6'5", so I have like what?
No, just that.
I'll probably just rename the boat, and then I'll rest.
What are you naming it?
I'm gonna name it Sora's Serenade.
Ooh.
SORA.
Yeah, SORA''S Serenade,
Serenade.
which I don't know how to spell right now.
Why don't you Google it on your phone and then you can tell him.
SERENDA? No, that's wrong.
NADE.
Yeah,
N-A-D-E.
Serene
Serenade.
Aid.
I'm like my mom. We can't spell.
You know, Finley, this is the best thing about this plan. So many things can go wrong, and that makes for interesting stories. You really screw something up, and then you get to have fun fixing it.
I'll say
Or,
this
You know,
this campaign is way more interesting than I thought of when we first started playing it.
our screw-ups have made this campaign.
So Bones is gonna look at his spear that he made.
Okay.
And he's gonna go down to the lower deck. And he's gonna see if he can make it. And he's gonna make some dice.
Make some dice.
Out of what? There's still some orc bodies up there that they're getting ready to clear them off, but there is some bodies around, by the way. If you need
Oh yeah, I'll
some-
check their pockets and stuff.
You already got. I think you already checked their. I think you checked all of their gold. Actually, no, you didn't.
No.
Alright then. I'll loot them.
You'll eat them.
He'll eat them.
I said I'll loot them.
Oh. I sincerely thought you said eat. And I was like, Bones is taking a turn.
You found 28 gold. They've each got a cutlass, and they've got some just one of them's got some rope with them. They got a couple daggers in there, and one of them has a set of keys.
Speaking of gold, this is a pirate ship. Did you guys look for like a stash of booty?
Yeah, we also need to find the secret.
You've got
the secret word.
You went in the captain's quarters. You didn't see much in
Yeah.
there other than there was some books, and there was the bed, there was some papers, there was the chest, and then you've got the only other place on the boat you haven't been is in that hidey room.
Yeah, we're trying to. We need
That's
to go
where
into
they
the
keep all their
captain's quarters.
booty.
Now that we have time, we're gonna get back to the ship. We'll do what we need to do in town, and we'll go back to ship.
Okay.
Can
And,
I do it? Bones is gonna take some. I don't know. He's gonna find some things, and he's gonna just probably find some like loose wood and stuff like that, and try and make some dice.
whittle it?
Okay. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
plenty of scrap wood. They've brought some stuff over. They're not using all of it, so yeah. Make your dice. You just in a crafting mood now?
Yes.
He said how great of a crafter he was, and now he's like, "That's me, baby."
Do we have any problems getting back to the ship, or is there easy enough rowboat access?
No, easy enough. You've got your boat. It's still over there. Actually, no, you don't.
Yeah, the other
you can-
guy took it.
You can call for it. One of your orcs will come bring it out to you. The only two ships in port here other than yours is Burton, or three of them are out there. Burton, Hupp is still out there, and Sarog is still there. Burton and Hupp are busy repairing their ship, and you haven't seen much of them. And yeah, you can get a boat and you can make your way back.
Okay. Well, before we go out there, I'll say, Finn,
Yes. Yes?
did you meet Aaron?
Aaron? Oh,
He was
The girl helped us.
the pirate girl. Yeah.
You were there before she came on, right?
I met her on the boat after she shot you in the face, right?
I'm fairly certain she is succubus.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. We did have that one succubus that was following us around for a while.
Have you seen her since, though?
I haven't seen her since the ruckus.
Maybe
Out
we
on
could
the
get
sea.
her to, if Pluma's plan doesn't help, or if you are unable to get the gnomes to give us a hole, maybe we could potentially contact her.
Yeah, let's... Whatever we plan to do, if she is a succubus, we need to keep this information away from Shiro.
This is why I asked you while we are still on shore.
I'll let you know what we're gonna do. I think we can get past the gnomes just by having you... Well... Do all furbolgs look alike? Is that racist?
I just squint at him.
No, I think we can just have you guys hide, and then it'll look like a normal pirate ship.
David, roll me a dex check. Oh man.
Oh wow, those dice are terrible.
So you think you got some nice D6s, but they look more like D4s.
They're just spheres. They just never stop.
Just never stop rolling.
You miss a little bit, slice your finger, and you got a bit of a cut on your finger, and it's you've stained them a little bit with your blood.
Oh wait, do clerics get knock?
Bones.
No, but I have this.
Oh, right, you got right. You carve up your bone a little bit. I forgot. You don't have blood.
He took a little chip out of one of his arms.
Yeah, a little chip a bone out.
Bone chip.
Oh man, if I remember that, I would have had you lose a finger. You got to replace it with something.
Like one of the other fingers laying on the deck. Look at the orc finger. Look at that. Okay, so we go back to a boat.
Okay.
We go back to boat.
On your way over there, you can hear Hupp on that boat. You sail somewhat close to it, and you can hear him just shouting. He's not speaking common, but
What's he speaking?
He is speaking undercommon.
Oh, I don't know that one.
And he is just shouting out. He seems to be just berating his crew.
They were only doing what he said.
It seems like Aaron's influence has passed.
Yeah, she's not around to keep it up.
Oh.
Let's not worry about that, though. That's not our problem now.
Seems like bad thing to worry about.
We already have enough of
we
our
do
own
not
problems.
want to be in his hair.
No. If he has any hair. Most necromancers bald, ugly. Alright.
Jack,
Back on the ship.
you notice off in the distance, there's a ship sailing in. Low ship. Looks like maybe a longboat kind of Viking kind of looking ship. Way out there, but it seems to be coming in this way.
I bring that up in case anyone else is interested.
I hear it and I go back up.
There is a
I'll
boat.
be in the captain's quarters, just resting.
You can just see it's
Let's get in there.
single sail on the horizon. Seems to be coming in.
Oh yeah, ding it.
You can have Bones take you in.
Yeah.
You can go to the captain's quarters. So with this lock, like it's locked. But if you spend enough time, you could remove the door. You can figure that out by.
Take
Yeah,
the
I'll
door
do
off,
that.
yeah.
I'll
Okay.
get that figured out.
You can spend enough time, just 20 minutes, and you can manage to just you can either bash it, or you can try taking it apart carefully. But you
Oh,
can't
yeah,
eventually.
Bash it.
Okay, so you have to break the door. Part of the door is still like sealed to the edge, but it's open.
Yeah, I'll go in there.
Are we back on the ship now?
Yeah, you guys get back. You get back just in time to hear a crash as Shiro bashes through the
I
door.
was going to just okay.
Yeah, we'll go down there and try to help him look for what we're looking for.
So inside there, you've got.
I say you want him to roll an investigation. He's gonna get a 30 on.
My investigation is not that good.
Yeah, give me a perception or investigation. What do you want to do there, Shiro?
Sure.
Do I get to go down and help?
Sure.
Going down there with him. You know what we're looking for.
17.
18 off of a 3.
I rolled a 14.
I'm gonna assist you, Isaac.
Oh, great.
Roll another one.
Isaac already assisted. Isaac's fine. His passive is.
Oh,
good.
okay.
Oh, okay.
He walks in. He squints. He's like, I don't see anything. Opens his eyes. Oh, you gotta just
There
use
it
your,
is.
you gotta use your peripheral vision.
30,
to find
34.
things.
There you go. 34 for the assist.
Yeah.
So you find. So you've got those. You got notes, and there are more notes from someone named S/S. And they are talking about. It seems like there's issues with the Empire. Empire's falling apart. There's rebellions, and this guy's using Tarny to get valuables moved out.
Okay.
So that's what you make out of those notes, and Victor can pick that up. What else was there? Shiro, you see there's a map in there, and you've got a map of these islands, which I was going to make and I didn't. I forgot. Actually, I made one a while back. I don't know where it is though. So just remember from like a
one of
month.
the islands called
Remember one
Hailstrom?
from like a month ago. You do see one marked as Hailstrom. And it is southeast of you right now. It's a small little island. There's a small little cluster of islands in there. One of them is named Hailstrom. That stands out to you. Other than that, you've got the ones that you saw before, like Bellwater, and you see one that's marked as Barajar. You see a mark of there's one to the west. Like Barajar, and there's a group over there. There's a point sort of in the middle of the ocean marked the marketplace, which is to your west. And it also covers. There's another map you should see in there which shows Teal. It has a bit more of a zoomed out view, and you can see a spot marked for Scalish Port. which was you've seen mentioned before, which is Tarny. You saw something mentioned that for Tarny's movings there before. I think you heard mentioned that was made because Saltport was no longer usable, so they set up Scalish Port, just not too far north, but away from the Kraken. A bunch of books. Books are just sort of on like things like the history of sort of the area, and it seems like he's into some. Well, you know what? Hang on.
I've got all those books right here. Let's read them.
I didn't save it.
I wrote books for this part.
I found a like a random site, and it gave me like
random
books, and I was like, oh, perfect. Okay.
Moby Dick.
You find one. It's talking about some Duragar and half elves. Just generic things. There's a couple of them that have like stories on the towns. Seems like he's kind of a world traveler. He knows his places.
This seem like fiction or non-fiction?
One written by Anthony Bourdain. He's got sort of his.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
No, they're nonfiction. They're mostly stories on the islands around the area, and some of them may or may not be true, but they are written that way. I'll give you another one.
Do we find a
you find
piece
one
of paper
you find
with
one
a
about
passcode written down?
you find one about the gnomes, and about the peace talks of the gnomes, and about how the gnomes are just nothing but a bunch of backstabbers.
Oh man,
Believe it.
Backstab.
Yeah. What I'm looking for though is a Rolodex with all of their passwords written down on it, like my parents. You know.
You don't see that.
Dang it. No passwords anywhere, huh?
Nothing in there. I've got an idea.
Comfy
Go to
bed.
Ask the Orc.
I'm gonna go up to the image.
Go with him, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Savage. And I'll stick my hand in.
His hand goes through.
Arnie. I'll stick my hand in. Any other tries?
Tarny is the
I don't
best. Cool guy Tarny. Warlocks rule. You can just stand here all day. Try password.
What are you trying to do?
Password. Password 123. What was his last name?
Why are we saying words at the sheet?
Oh,
It's apparently is password protected.
yes.
If you have the proper word, you can enter.
Where's that orc that's always in there? Wait for him to come up. Can you ask him questions from out here?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He
well,
didn't seem to notice us.
I think he was just too aloof.
Who are these new people?
Get out of here, the rabble.
The single-masted longboat is getting pretty close, coming into the port. You notice that the ironclads pay no attention to him.
Can I see what's on board, people-wise?
It's really low to the ocean. Looks like it's full of a lot of something. Give me a perception check. On the sail, there's a very large. Where is it?
You got to speak
17.
with Dead.
Terrible rolls.
You see a big tooth. Is what their symbol is on this white sail, black tooth. Something
crew.
small.
I'll ask the crew. Does it? Do any of you know what that boat is?
Chin comes up and looks at it. Like kobolds.
No. Is that troublesome or is that fine?
Do you want them to be trouble?
I don't have any particular desire to interact with them at all at the moment.
Nope.
Okay. Any idea what
What the password is?
you work on boats? What are passwords generally?
He just kind of stares at you.
Did your boat have anything like this? And I'll point at the thing.
Nope. It's weird.
All right. Fair enough.
Hey, Victor, you got to speak with Dead.
It's not learned for the day, I don't think, but I can check. Hold on.
That would be.
Be
super
sure I
useful.
unlearned that for the day because I didn't think we would be speaking to any dead people.
I doubt Tarny would tell us anyways.
Yeah, Tarny would be a total dick about it.
You see
I
a
don't
small
think-
rowboat from Hup's ship sailing into the port. To the Briny Bay.
Okay.
Tarny rules 69. That's right. Nice.
Exclamation point.
Yeah! Exclamation point. XX. Little X, big X on both ends.
I don't have Speak with Dead for the day, I don't think.
Okay, well, not waiting on that. We don't have to have him around, right?
How long for repairs?
2 days.
Because I wasn't here when they talked. How long?
2.
2 more
2
days.
days? We got 2 days. I could do it.
I don't think we're making it back for that Phoenix.
So we can leave now, but we just, well, a little broken.
Let me check. Where is it? I can't even see it.
Yeah, mending.
I don't have mending.
Dang it! You're the spells guy.
You know who had mending? My old character.
Mend the
He
ship.
died like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
That was all he had was mending.
That's
Was
all
it
he
you?
did. That's the only thing he was good at.
Was it you, Michael, that
Just mending
one
and killing party members.
in a campaign I was with you tried to mend a whole building together, one brick at a time?
Yeah, I did that in Matt's campaign.
Yeah, because it'd only do like a small space. You're like, I'm gonna mend this brick, and he's like, all right, what are you gonna do next? The next one. The whole building. Put the whole thing back together. Jeez, that's great.
Okay, so
How fast? If we all help, can we get this thing going faster? Get it fixed faster?
He looks around, looks at Shiro, looks at Bones, and looks at the other furbolg and says, yeah, maybe.
well, before even any of that happens, as soon as he says 2 days, I'm down to the captain's quarters and I am scouring those books, just reading everything I can read.
Okay.
Okay, everyone else though, we can help fix the ship.
Yeah.
Alright. Bones is gonna find a piece of paper and he's gonna find a pencil. And he's gonna draw a map of Tayal.
Wait, we need you to help fix the ship.
Bones knows what Tyel looks like?
I've been there.
He's been there. I don't know if he knows the too well.
What the shape of the island looks like?
He's covered the west side of the island.
I'll draw a map of Saltport.
Okay.
I've been there.
You're getting some stink-eyed looks from some of the crew who expect you to be helping.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, guys, let's go. We're gonna hop on this. We're gonna fix the ship. He runs downstairs and then he pulls out a piece of paper and starts sketching. I'm like, thought we had an agreement here.
I got names and everyone
I'm sorry, but
for your
this
crew, so let me introduce your crew while you guys are on deck.
Oh yeah.
You've got Chin. He's got a big kind of crooked chin, orc. You know him. You got Patch, voice crack.
Whoa.
Patch,
What happened?
who has eye patch, orc. You've got
I see where this is going.
Jurin, big
Oh.
chubby guy.
What? Say that at Druin?
Jurin,
Druin. Okay.
Jourin.
Jourin.
Jurin, the chubby one, and the other orcs kind of tease him about it. You got Scrubs. Scrubs is always like hands and knees. That's what he does. He cleans the deck, so they call him Scrubs.
Oh yeah.
Your
There's
two
one guy whose name is not directly related to something that he wears or does. Okay.
it was, and then I was like, oh, I better change that. And then you've got the two furbolgs. The female furbolg, her name is Cook. The male
I
furbolg,
wonder what she does.
his name is Deck. I was like, I got on and I was like, what are furbolg names? Furbolg don't have names, apparently. So they took the names of whatever their captain gave them. So you have your female furbolg is a cook,
Love interest for Isaac.
and your male is his name is Deck, and he's deckhand. He sort of goes around. He doesn't do any big labor, but he's pretty handy, as you guys notice in the day you've been here. He's good at doing little small puzzles and working with fine things for his giant hands.
He might be really useful at taking a bunch of metal plates off of a bear. All right. We're gonna try to rush fix this ship as fast as possible.
Okay. Everyone, just give me
Oh no.
a dex.
What?
A dex
A
or strength.
dex?
Actually, you know what? Let's skill check this. Skill challenge this,
What?
sort of. Explain to me how you're going to assist, and if you succeed, we go faster. If you fail, we go slower. Let's pull some 4th edition into here today.
What the heck?
Oh man. So
I'll
we're
do the
Um,
heavy lifting. Any of the wood and stuff that needs to be moved to certain areas, I'll do the heavy lifting.
Okay. Athletics from you.
I'm not
Um,
dexterous.
What
That's a
all needs
lot.
fixing?
27.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You are a big help. The orcs they looked up to you before, and they really look up to you now. Captain is,
I'm gonna use
After I drew
Captain is
my map,
assisting, and he's so strong.
I'm gonna use my great persuasion skills to get our 2 lazy party members to help us.
Okay.
I'm not lazy, I'm reading.
Wait, what all needs fixing?
Mostly
Everything.
it's like the sails, the ropes need tying down. I'm going through
Okay.
puberty again. You need some
Oh, no, I
sewing
rolled
done on
terrible.
the sails.
Sewing.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay. Give me a dex.
I'll
a
do
dex
the sewing.
or a that'd be dex, I think.
A dex?
Or yeah, dex or sleight of hand if you're
Sleight of
skilled in that,
hand.
you can do that. That's good. That's probably more appropriate.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Okay. Let's see.
Finn, you fail at trying to motivate your party members.
It would have been a 17.
Oh, you succeed at motivating
Aw.
your party members. And you also
19.
you succeed at... Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys are in there, getting this thing in the ship shape. And
I give him a rousing speech.
even with the map drawer and the book reader, you still manage to get this thing up and running. You figure you knocked a day off of that.
Nice.
Do I
We'll
find
use,
anything?
we'll use that last day to sail out and tear plates off a bear.
Do I find anything about these like specific gnomes that I think are hanging out around? Do I find anything that would suggest a password, like written in margins, maybe somewhere? And then, do I find anything about
Okay.
possible potential things we might find on or near Hailstrom? Those are the things I'm looking for specifically, as I just read through all of it as fast as I can.
So, seems to be a lot of goblins on Hailstrom. You make that out. He's been to Hailstrom before, but he doesn't seem to like going there. You pick up not really a journal, but just sort of he likes to sort of etch in the books just randomly, as sort of just notes he makes along the way. You mostly his past several months has been all about working with this S guy. What was your investigation?
I didn't roll one yet.
Roll me an investigation.
What are the dates? Are the letters
15.
dated?
Yeah, they are dated. They're all pretty recent. What'd you get, Isaac?
15.
So he seems to be collecting up some of the books that he's collecting up are he's also jotting down like potential loot, like if there's somebody's missing, he's got that marked down. He's got a book that someone wrote about how some farmers having problems with something, and maybe there's some sort of cult arising up. The thing about the gnomes is it does seem to be about your gnomes that are nearby. And it's also talking about your elves that you are from. They apparently don't get along very well.
Oh, the gnomes that are nearby and the elves that
Your elves, your high
raised me?
elves. Yeah. He says those gnomes and the high elves don't seem to get along very well. He doesn't seem to care too much about the gnomes from his little notes that he jots down. Like, he doesn't seem to pay too much. He does seem to have a bit of an infatuation with Volder and Pete. And he's very angry about Volder stealing from him.
Of course.
And
that was my map that I drew.
And yeah, and anything somewhat recent seems to all be about the Empire. He's got some just like history and sort of geography books about the Empire and the mainland and the cities and the history of the forts and stuff like that. That's over there.
Okay. Is there any confirmation that Pete is indeed a monkey?
No.
Okay. And then if I'm able to get finished with all that stuff, I will just stare into that portal and sort of take it in and see if I can recognize anything, see where that portal might be, like where the other side of it actually is.
Give me an Arcana.
Any kind of clues. Do what?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, no. '26 natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
This, it's a pocket dimension. And you know that, like, it's not a specific, like, plane. It's its own specific little plane of existence. It might be in the astral plane, like sort of like a bag of holding, just like a big bag of holding, basically. And
Like a wardrobe of holding.
Oh,
yeah, basically. It's clearly bigger on the inside. It only takes up about 10 feet, about 10 feet, 15 feet
And someone can live in it.
diameter.
Apparently.
It does have a stair. Yeah, it has a stairway going up, and there's nothing up there from what you can see. So, it's big. It's nice. It's luxurious. It looks like a big living room. Inside you can see there's books on the wall. If there was anything like with that 20, I mean, you can tell that it's still up, which means it probably has a permanency spell on it, because some wizards can cast these things, but typically they go away after a while. This one's not. And the only way you know of getting in there would be to know the password. You can dispel it if you've got a high enough spell to dispel it, and that
And it would just go away.
it would just go away. If there's anything inside of it, it would just get thrown out.
Oh,
Into whatever dimension it's in, right? Or would it get thrown out
You
to
can
where
throw
we
it to the
are?
material plane.
Oh.
Right where we are, or randomly in the material plane?
Here.
Ooh.
so but we've got to be careful though. If it's full of a ton of stuff, and we do
It
that,
might sink the ship, yeah.
we might have a problem. Let's get Tova. Let's focus on Tova right now. She's a wizard.
Does
Maybe
it
she
look
can
like
help us.
there's fun stuff in there? Like, does that orc guy seem to be
Fun
like
stuff.
moving things, or?
It's not
Is
a
there a
play.
slide?
Not a playhouse.
Is
It
it
seems
about
to
Well, I mean,
Castle?
is there like treasure in there, or does it just look? Because like, can I tell what's in
from
there?
what you
other
can
than
see
him
right
walking around?
here, you can't see treasure. There's books, and you can see books. Right. This room here seems to be just like a general foyer area. It's very clean and tidy, and but it's clean and tidy because you see those orc servants seem to be going around and cleaning things up. And whenever you watch, there's more than one of them. You gather there's probably at least a dozen of them in there, just from time to time, just from
Jeez.
watching this thing.
Um,
So they come downstairs, they go back upstairs. So who knows how tall this thing is?
Wow.
why don't we ask Tarny's wizard friend?
Arnie's
Maybe
wizard
he
friend.
knows.
Who?
Well, I mean, he tried to save Tarny, and then I cut his head off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about the wait?
I doubt
We
he
need to
would
speak
know the
with them.
password.
He probably
Well,
yeah.
if he
We need
was
the wizard
a
that
crew
was on this
member,
ship.
and wasn't he a crew member of Tarny's?
No, we killed all the crew members.
No, we killed his
He
whole
had-
crew.
And he had two left. He had two of his cronies that were sitting with him in the inn. They're on Burton's ship.
Oh, they're currently on Burton's ship.
Mm-hmm.
One was the wizard, right?
No.
I
Yeah.
thought the wizard died. I
Well,
thought we killed the wizard.
we killed.
No,
the
he
wizard.
he let me go up the.
You killed one of the wizards. There was another wizard.
He had two wizards. Jeez.
What a guy.
Spoiled warlock.
He had a
Then
really
he is
cool
definitely-
elf also, but she just got stunned the whole time.
Yep, it's great. It's a good time.
Those letters written by the guy that signs S.
Yeah.
Did you say that it seems like he's working with the Empire in those letters? Like those are people from the Empire?
Yeah.
Um,
Whoever S is someone inside.
Could I recognize the handwriting possibly?
Roll me investigation.
You used to work with Empire. Do you recognize this handwriting?
Yeah.
No, you
he does
don't.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't tell.
No, never seen anyone like that before.
But you can gather enough just from looking at it that clearly it's someone from inside. And it's funny business because like that fort that they were taking stuff from. That's basically that's their Fort Knox. They stored all their impressive stuff there. It wasn't a fort, like it was a fortress at one time, but it was so far in the Empire that it was just a loot hold.
So it says where this S guy is. He's at that fort.
It doesn't say where he is. That S guy was giving information on where the guard rotation was and how he could get in there, how Tarny could get in there, and get this and steal the stuff.
I think I know who this is.
You know someone named something with S?
Yeah. Sams. That's his name, right?
Sim.
Sims.
Sam.
Yeah.
He was.
I think
He's
you
gonna be a
guys-
dead man.
You guys, well, Victor doesn't know, but the other you guys know Sim is, he's popped up a few times.
Yeah, I remember him. He was the one that was in that tower that we were going to go back and kill, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, do we want to try to find the other member of Tarny's crew and ask them, or?
Yeah. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Find the wizard. Maybe he helps us with the curtains. But hopefully he can help us with the letters too.
Okay.
That
Maybe
longboat
Finn should go.
is pulling
He's
up
more persuasive.
and is
Pulling up
docking.
next to
Getting
us.
closer? Oh,
It's pretty close to you, and you can
Okay.
see it's full of. It's got a lot of kobolds. There's no deck. It's just a longboat, and you've got a bunch of kobolds rowing, and you figure there's a couple dozen of them there at least. And you see one big guy, one big dragonborn, who seems to be commanding these guys.
Uh-oh.
And they're plopping out.
Oh snap!
Thief has
Flopping.
returned.
What?
Plopping out a rowboat and then sailing in.
Did that Dragonborn look familiar?
No.
Okay. Well, do we want to go find this wizard and ask him? What do we want to do here?
Yeah, let's go find the wizard.
Okay.
You guys go find the. Well, yeah, you guys go find the wizard. I'll keep working on the boat.
All
We
right,
need to
Finn,
get-
let's go.
We
Yes.
need to get to
Give me
Toma so
old-
fast.
Give him the old persuasion insight
It'll
tag
take
team.
10 minutes to go talk to him. He's on that boat.
Okay. We'll go over there.
Yes, let's get before they leave.
Okay, you sail over there.
Track them.
Who's going? Finn and
me.
Victor.
I'll go too. I'll
Okay.
go too.
Okay.
yeah, I'll stay on
Yes,
the
that
boat.
would be good.
Okay.
Yes.
They see Shiro and they let Burton know, and he orders them to let you on. So they hoist you.
I'll
up-
whenever
hoist you
I
up.
walk on and I see Burton, I'll hit my chest and kind of bow to him. That's
He nods to you. Kind of giving you
We need
the
to ask.
thanks subordinate kind of look. Doesn't want to lose his power, you know.
We need to ask that wizard some questions.
He
Tarney's old wizard.
he points you down into the hold.
All right.
Oh,
Down there.
Is he part of your crew now?
Yep.
Fantastic. All right.
All right.
Let's go down there. I just need to ask him this.
Okay.
We get down there.
You get down there. There's a wizard.
Look, a
How's it
wizard!
going?
There's a wizard, and there's another human.
Sorry, we killed your
That are
boss.
standing there, and there's a couple of other orc crew that are in there as well. This is sort of the it's a good sized ship. So, but you go down there. The main room is sort of a galley, and there's other doors on the other sides, and they're all sitting there eating. So
One
you're
of
in
those
there
sad
with
break
3
rooms.
other orcs that are eating also.
Okay.
So they're sitting
So
there
we'll just go
having their soup.
having their soup,
Whoa.
their gruel. We'll go straight to this wizard.
Okay. He looks
You're
at you.
Tarney's old wizard, right?
Yep.
Nice
Do you
to
know the
meet you.
password for the portal at the front of the ship?
He smiles. He says, "Yeah, what of it?"
What is the password?
He says, well, what's in it for me?"
I don't know. What's in there?
So tell you what, you let me in. Give me 5 minutes. The rest is yours.
How about maybe what's in it for you is that you don't lose your job as a wizard to the Pirate King. Like,
What?
we just gave you a new job as new Pirate King wizard. How about a little? The other wizard died.
5 minutes. I go in. I grab what I want, and the rest is yours.
How about we just pay you for the information?
How much?
How much we have, Victor? Side note, out of character.
After what I gave you, he have 6,000 left.
Eesh.
6,000 will do.
Jack's on the other boat, just going, "Oh God!"
I know, yeah, I felt that.
He heard that word
Like,
from
I heard
across
that,
the
yeah.
sea. He's like, "Ah!"
Whoa, what was that?
I'll give you 500.
He says 1,500.
750.
He says,
Do I need
Look.
a persuasion check this?
"Yeah, go for it."
Can I assist him?
Natural 20. Let's see it.
Yes, you can assist.
Yay, assistance. Good,
Good.
because that's what's bad.
I've been rolling. I've been rolling like crap. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
better.
22.
Okay. He says, "How about? Tell you what. 1,000 gold, and you deliver me somewhere."
Where do you want to go?
Where are you going?
We're gonna leave here. We're gonna go back some gnomes, and we're gonna go to Halstrom.
Hailstrom. The goblins? 'Cause
We're
I
not
don't-
there for the goblins.
I don't
We're
want to go to
picking
the
someone up.
goblins. Says, I got some business in Barajar, if you'd like to drop me off there, or just take me to the market.
How far out of the way is the market, based on the maps we saw?
But it's about a week west.
Well, you're gonna have to come with us to Hailstrom if you want to go.
We'll
You
take
could
you
stay
there.
on the boat the whole time.
Yeah,
of
we'll
course,
take you
but-
there, and you can stay on the boat. We'll feed you whatever, but it will take some time to get where you want to go.
May I speak with my associate for a moment and pull Sven aside? If he comes with us, he can just go in the portal anytime he wants. He'll have far more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch him, and if he goes in, if he gets near it, we'll just stop him.
Okay, but we're not going to be on the boat the whole time. We're going to have to go look for Tova.
We've got 3 days. We'll just ask him for the password up front.
He'll still be on the boat, though, for the
Can we
whole
not
time.
change the password?
I don't know how it works.
I don't
Do
know
I
how
know
it
that
works
from
either.
from my Arcana check?
No, that's not gonna. You're not sure about that. But he gave you a 20. You gave me a 20. You can figure that all this stuff is sort of set up as it's created.
Yeah, probably can't change password. If something is truly valuable in there that he can get within 5 minutes,
I know.
it is
Could we chart him
better
a
off
boat?
that we just attempt to dispel it later at some time and take
We
it
have
then.
a crew and 5 of us.
Yeah. We
We
could
can
stop
take
him.
shifts
Yeah.
and watch it.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think there's
Okay.
gonna be any issue.
One of us just sits in there and makes sure nobody comes in and takes something.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Alright. We'll go back over to him. 1,000 gold. We'll take you where you want to go. Gonna take a little longer than a week. But we'll get you there. But you have to tell us the password up front.
Should we clear this with the Pirate King first? This is his wizard now.
He says, 1,000 gold first, and I'll give you the password when we're at sea.
Fine. Password at sea. 1,000 gold. Better have that password.
Oh, but no going in the room, of course.
He says, okay.
He's going in the room.
we
Can
will
I
stop
insight
you.
check to know that he's going to try to go in the room?
Roll me an insight check.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
I don't think he needs a natural 20.
Nah, he's got an insight of
23.
20 now. He's got a scheme, but you're not quite sure what it doesn't seem to be that. He seems to be
don't
on
trust him.
board with this leaving idea.
Something is wrong with this Finn.
Okay. All right, we'll take a quick break here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. If I find my... There it is. Wink. All right. River's in bed.
Hello.
And it's quiet around here now.
Oh man.
First time for everything.
Did you do all the steps?
She's gotten over it. We just we just stopped one day and she didn't realize it.
Oh really?
Yep.
I remember last time we were there, you had to like.
Yep. Two
Do all
Peppa
the
Pig
little-
lights, Rainbow, Anna, Elsa. You had to make an elephant sound. Woo, woo. It's like a whole little routine you had to do before she went to bed.
Yeah, I remember that.
You had
That
to
was
say
funny how-
whatever animal was on her calendar. You had to do like the roar or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one day she was just like, you know what? I don't need to do that.
Yeah. One day we just didn't do it, and she didn't realize it, and we're like, oh, we made it out. I thought we were gonna be doing that when she was 16.
we want her now.
That's pretty great. That's the fun stuff that little kids do.
Yeah. Now she just
Okay,
says
so-
good night. Now she just says good night like 12 times until you answer her 12 times.
Then they grow up to be David.
What's the matter with David?
That seems okay.
You better be telling
I
him
think-
thank you, David. What a nice guy.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy.
I don't know. Is this an insult or is this a compliment?
my youngest, my nephew that I had on the stream last week, he's like my best bud. He wants to hang out with me all the time. I fear that he grows up to be like his brother.
He's gonna hit 10. He's gonna be like, "Hey, Eric, you."
His brother's such a turd.
All right.
Chase is watching this
Right.
right now.
Yeah, he is. I bet.
We are back. You guys are negotiating with the Tarny Wizard. And you've offered him 1,000 gold and a trip to the market.
Tell you what, we had a reconsideration of our deal while the DM was gone. We'll just give you the 1,500.
He says, you can see he's a little disheartened. But he says, you got it.
We got it.
Well, this password.
Nobody
Nobody wants you on the ship, apparently.
He says, hand it over and I'll give you the password.
Insight check. Is he gonna try to screw us?
Roll it. I mean, you don't really need to roll it. Your insight's ridiculous. You know, he's not going to screw you. You feel like, what's he going to do?
26.
What's he going to do? You know?
Yeah.
You just come back, break his kneecaps next time when you come back.
1,500 gold. This guy could like get out of here if he really wanted to, right? That's a ton of money.
It won't buy him a ship, but it'll buy him a buy him a ride.
Yeah.
Buy him an Uber.
And
Do you hand him the bag of gold?
Yeah, we'll hand him a
Trying
bag of gold.
1,500 gold. Yep.
He grabs the bag and he looks through it. The orcs are just sort of amazed at what's happening here. And he says, passwords, Samaya.
I'm writing that down, baby.
I look at the orcs. I give them all the eye. This is the guy to go to. Samaya. Are there any anything I should be aware of when going in? Any traps or anything?
Nope. Don't think so.
Does he seem on the level about that too?
Yeah, he seems content. He's got his 1,500 gold.
Okay.
I'll put my
Right
arm
to it.
around him and I'll look back at Victor. You guys go test it out. Come get me when you get in.
Okay.
All right. We'll go back to the ship.
Okay.
Give her a little
Samaya!
tester
Stick
room.
my hand in.
You go over there, you say Samaya, you put your hand, and your hand goes in.
Nice.
I'll poke my head in. Hello.
An orc comes rushing down the stairs. Hello. Do you need some help?
What is your name?
Servant? I don't have a name.
Have you
He
always been
he
here?
speaks very nice for an orc.
Is my insight telling me that he is a conjured being?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you're not getting
probably
the insight from
created
him.
by
Okay.
the spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We know it
Alright.
works. Go
Thanks,
get
I'm
it.
So
Victor.
inside you got
I
some
am
nice
new owner.
rugs, you got some pillows, you got the bookcases, stairs go up.
Hey, Victor,
Where is
you
the most expensive thing in here?
He says, well, I suppose if you're tired, a bed would be rather worthwhile to you. I don't know what value.
Where
Victor,
is thing that could be sold for the most gold in here?
I don't think he's gonna answer you. Go get.
What is the inventory of this place?
He says,
Why are you shouting?
I can make a bed. I can.
Oh my.
Do you need something cleaned? I can help
Take.
with
Let's
that.
Tell Finn, take boat back over. I'm going to explore this.
No. We're both going back over there. I'm not letting you explore this alone.
All right, let's go quickly. I want to get in there and look around. See what my 1,500 gold just bought us. It better not just be a room with a bed in it.
It'd be a pretty ballin' room, though. Think like we bought a hotel. We charge people to sleep on our fancy ship. It's like a cruise.
Okay, so the two of you go back to pick up Shiro, or just one of you? Both of you are going
Seems
back?
to be working.
Okay.
We're both going back.
You telling? Who's going in first? Are you guys gonna not tell anyone else?
Not.
I mean,
no.
if they saw us go in, probably. I didn't say Samaya really loud. I said it quietly.
Unless Jack
It's like,
and
what?
Bones are watching, no one's gonna care.
No. Yeah, we're
I'll
gonna
be on
go
top
back.
of the deck. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I'll take a look. Bun's pretty
You're
curious.
below deck. Work on your dice. Or your map. You work on your map. Draw on your map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 on that.
He rolled a 3 on
Ooh,
his map.
okay. It's
It's a rough map.
You think it's pretty good? Best map you ever drawn.
Does it look the same that I drew in real life?
No, it's better than the one that you the one that you had. That's what you mean?
The jar.
Your character drew
The
a better
Ajar
one
one,
three than you drew
It's
in
better
real
than
life.
that.
All right. Now we
I'm
know
pretty chuffed
that
with
Jar
that.
is better at everything than I am.
Yeah, all of our characters are better at everything than us. They're like fictional god-killing characters. I can't shoot fireballs out of my hands. All right, let's go get him.
Okay.
You head back over. You pick up Shiro.
Break the guy's knees, the usual.
You head
Not
back.
breaking his knees. He kept up his end of the bargain, even though I was more than willing to take him somewhere, because he seemed so sad. We killed his captain, forced him to join another crew.
We gave him his freedom and gave him 1,500 gold to do whatever he wants with his life.
We
He's
didn't
fine.
force him to join the other crew. I think he did that on his own.
Oh, he might have been forced. Anyways, doesn't matter. That's all in. That's all in the past now. We go back to the ship. Now we'll look through this room.
Okay. So who's going in?
I'm going in.
All going in.
Everyone going in? Okay.
All right.
Be
Yeah.
right back, crew.
So
Samaya.
you guys enter inside this this area. As you say the word, you got about 5 minutes that it remains open, and then it closes on you.
When I walk through and look back, do I see the ship?
Yeah, you can see it on the ship. You as you walk in, the humid air, the breeze is gone, and you're in a nice 72 degree, 21 Celsius. You know, a very happy place. You walk in. Got some nice air conditioning in here. There's just a bunch of pillows on the ground. It seems like it's a living room, basically, first floor. Some books on the wall, and then a stairway going up. As you guys come in, a servant comes down, different one. It says, "Do you need anything?"
Where is the treasure stored?
You can put your belongings anywhere you wish.
I hate these servants.
Says we can.
I didn't realize you were so greedy. I forgot. I was unaware of this side of you,
I want
Victor.
to make sure that the value that we paid for it is worth it.
Well, just say you took it out of my gold that I got.
It's actually
What
all
the-
his gold, right?
Pretty much. Can you give us a tour?
Yeah, certainly. With me. It shows you this is the living area. Most of the crew seem to stay down here. But we can go to the next floor for more space. Come with me.
Is this the magnificent mansion? Is
Yeah.
that what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
This
you
place is huge.
Takes you up the stairs, and your next floor seems to be a little bit nicer. They've got it's not separate bedrooms, but they're divided with curtains, and so you've got 5 different rooms up here that are sort of little resting nooks for each some of the more prominent crew or whatever. And then there's another stairway up. And he says, if you have any belongings you wish to place, there's some chests in the middle of this room. You can place them in there.
I look through the chests.
We'll keep an eye on them. So you go look, and there is there's a couple journals in there. It's like a few of the crewmen have placed the things in there. You see a nice looking cloak has been placed in there. There's a dagger. There's some arrows. There's an arrow in there that looks a little bit thicker, a little bit nicer looking arrow in there.
I will cast Detect Magic as we look through this stuff.
The whole place is just lit up.
Yeah, this whole place.
Do the individual items though?
I'm not sure if I guess they would if you're there. But the cloak and the arrow light up. Let me pull my thing up here real quick. This one. Okay. And you see there is a looks like there's
a cloak and the what were?
A cloak and the arrow are magical.
Okay, but not the dagger.
Dagger's not. You do see a quarterstaff in there though that's glowing. And other than that, those are the things in those chests. And there's also some mundane things, changes of clothes. Looks like there's some towels in there.
Excellent. Changes of clothes, yes.
There's
nice.
a couple journals in there. And
how many of my spell slots am I spending on Identify tonight?
And you pick up.
I love them.
There is 4 bags of gold in there, and they combined they have 500 gold altogether.
Discount.
Discount, double check. Woo!
Woo!
Okay, I'll toss that in with the rest of the gold, and then we'll.
Okay.
We can store our gold in here now.
Yeah, we can.
Servant,
Yes.
have you ever heard of a book called the Thrimaru?
No,
Captain, maybe?
No.
The previous captain?
I don't believe
What's
I've
your
heard of
name?
that one. I'm sorry.
Worth a shot?
Worth a shot, Shiro.
He says the captain brings many treasures in here, but
I asked him where the treasures were. He
Does
said,
he have like a private collection anywhere?
Yeah, where
yes,
does the captain
yes.
keep the private
he
stuff?
does.
This is the new captain.
"This is Captain Shiro. We acquired the boat."
1 second.
We usurped the old captain.
He says, he has a locked door, but you can. The captain locks his private collection away, but I can show you his quarters if you wish.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so upstairs again, and you go into a pretty decent sized room, which is the captain's quarters.
I like my new room.
You feel like this is not the captain's room, but the mage's room. As you walk around and you see sort of there's a lot of books, there's a lot of writings. Looks like he's working on some sort of potion work in here as well, and so does some spell work. And you can figure this is the wizard's room.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a door on one of the walls that is shut.
Is the door seem like, because I've still got Detect Magic up, does it look like it's being locked by magic, or like is it a different shade of magic, or is it?
It's just shut.
Look,
There's no magic on it.
Pickable.
You're not picking up the arcane lock, which you've seen before.
Okay.
We'll just try to open the door then.
Yep.
It's locked.
Foiled again. Does anyone
So-
have
So, servant, you
tools?
don't no key for this. You don't have a key for this.
Only the captain can use that.
What does
I am the
captain's name?
He looks at you. He says, "No, you're not the captain."
What
I am
is,
now?
what
Wait a
is the
minute.
captain's name? I want to know if it's the one we killed or the one that we just asked for the password.
Captain's name is.
You seem to be faltering, servant.
One moment.
One moment.
Captain's name is Winton.
Oh, okay. So
Did
it's
I
the
hear
wizard we killed.
anyone? Did I happen to hear either of their names as passing?
You didn't ask.
Well, I doubt.
Dang.
I can just change. Okay. So I go, okay, guys. If all it takes is for him to show up, we could just walk out and I can come back in and we can come back and I'll, you know,
Well, it's probably he has the key.
unless the servant has the key, right?
We'll give it a
He
shot.
Just won't
Hey,
let
servant,
us in.
look over there.
He looks over. Yes.
Do it now.
Okay, fine. Yeah, he turns his back. I'll change into this guy.
Okay.
Is this? Oh, look, the captain. He's here.
Clothes doesn't change though, right? You're still looking. You're still Finn, just different face. Correct.
It's different whole body. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. This isn't gonna go well, I bet, because I've been rolling like crap.
Mm.
Oh.
19.
He turns around and says, "Captain,
Ah,
yes. What are you wearing, Captain? Why are you wearing that?"
Oh, my clothes, they got damaged.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't see you come in. Do you need anything?
It's no problem. I need to get in this door. Do you have the key?
Did you forget yours again?
Yeah, I forgot it again. When my clothes got destroyed.
Okay, Captain. And he just sort of materializes in his hand. And he hands it to you.
Okay, I take it.
It worked.
Oh,
Can you-
wow.
I look at Victor.
I didn't even think about that. That was clever. That was good.
Like,
Wow.
what do you think about getting me another set of clothes?
Oh, on it.
All
Certainly.
right, thank you very much. And I unlock the door.
Okay, unlock the door. It's a large room. This is not a tower of any kind. It's just sort of spread out weird. But you go into a large area. As you open it, the lights boom, 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 open up, turn on. And it's got a bunch of chests set in there. First thing that catches your eye is you notice that there is a set of armor that's sitting on the ground, sort of in the middle. Black armor.
Familiar black armor?
There's a decent sized set of books on the side. It's very familiar to Shiro. And you too, Finn. This is Lanai's
Yeah,
armor.
I've seen. Oh, it is Lanai's
Whose?
armor.
Lanai.
Lanai. It's her armor.
It was recovered from the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Is anything in
Identify
here
that,
is anything
would.
giving off magical aura?
Yeah. You're picking up
everything.
magic from that armor. There's some magic on the bookshelf. And then there's a box.
What? Just different books are magical?
It's not a book. It's on the bookshelf. Looks like there's a box up there.
Okay. I'll grab the box. Is it the box that's magical or something inside the box?
Something inside the box is magical. You pick the box up. It's like the size of like a jewelry box.
Yeah.
Something rattling in there.
I will
All right, guys.
gently inspect it to see if it looks trapped, and then I will
Yeah.
open it.
It's gonna take me a little while to identify all the stuff in here.
But what a nice place for a long rest, huh?
Yes, I know it is very nice in here.
I'll sit with Finn and go over everything.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah,
just sit there and support you, but
I'll just cast identify.
I'll just keep walking through everywhere that the servant takes me and grabbing anything that glows and bringing it back to Finn and setting it in front of him.
Okay.
All my spell slots.
we got days. We got a couple days.
We got days. If you cast identify at higher levels, can you get more?
You got 1 day now because you assisted in help. You actually spent a good part of the day helping fix that up. So
Yeah, we have one extra day.
basically in the morning you'll be ready to go. So you find there's also a bag of gold and gemstones that you figure is worth a couple thousand.
Now that I'm thinking about it, is this a permanency thing, or did he just cast it in the same spot for a year or whatever?
Well, it's
Which would make
same
it permanent?
difference.
You don't know.
Okay.
Would I know?
No,
The
not.
20
I'm
natural
not going to give you
20
that.
Arcana check.
And
We're
identify
gonna
will tell you.
get dumped out. So
Alright, well,
2,000.
So you want
Can
me
I
to
just
do?
add 2,000 gold, or do you want me to do it separately with gems and stuff?
It's fine. You can do what it's nothing like rubies and emeralds. If you want gems separate, you figure there's about 1,000 of it worth in gems.
Okay, so
Well,
1,000
we made our
worth
money
of
back.
gems and yep.
There's a wand looking thing. It's like fat on one side and skinny on the other. glowing. As soon as you open a chest, it glows.
Okay.
Ooh, look, a tuning fork. No.
Yeah, look at the tuning fork.
There's also a bag in there. And then that gear, and then you see more boxes come in, and you end up finding like weapons and armor and nice looking, not magical, but nice looking Empire gear, plate mail, weapons.
Yeah. Just really nice
pikes.
versions of
It's
all
sort
that
of like
stuff.
they went through their armory and collected all the high ups gear. But those are the magical things. So you've got the Lanai's stuff. You've got the box. The bag is glowing. You have that wand thing, and that's it.
You want to just send me a list of all the items? So I'm going to be sitting here identifying them all anyways.
What was in the box?
Something magic. It's locked.
Oh, it's the box is locked.
Box is locked.
Does this key I have unlock it?
Don't forget to check for traps.
I said that. I don't know if it matters.
You good?
While everyone's doing that, I'm gonna draw the
Box.
map that I had in my helmet.
In your helmet?
Roll me
that I had.
an intelligence check to see if you can remember that.
9.
Okay.
-1.
Wah, wah.
Looks like the map you drew, kind of.
It's enough.
Alright, does it
Yeah.
look better or worse?
Looks about what you remember.
Alright.
I mean, you've got an X on there. You got some mountains. You got a.
Got the river, got the, yeah. Alright. Ajar is thinking if he drew this map or not.
Are you in the mansion right now?
No, I
yeah.
think it's just
Okay.
the three of us.
Well, I'm in the mansion. We all
I
went
think
in.
everyone came.
Did you,
Oh,
you
okay.
in there, Jack?
Yeah, I'll be in there. Yeah.
Okay. What you guys doing? While you're in here, are you
spending
identifying?
I'm identifying.
Okay.
Someone needs to go out and tell the crew what to do. But
Yeah, if
yes,
I'm done, am I confident that I've seen the whole place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go out and manage the crew.
while I do this,
I will go out,
I mean,
I will-
I'll tell
I will
everyone
take a
what
step
I find.
out.
It's just
feel it hot and humid, and go back inside. Finn, did you need some help?
As you step
need some
outside, you
magical
see
assistance?
that that longboat has made its way up closer to you guys, and it's kind of pulling up beside as you step out.
I'll go to Chin. What do you make of that, Chin?
He's working on something. Looks up.
Why is that boat getting
Forget
closer
what
to
kind of
us?
voice I had for Chin, but looks
voice.
looks like kobolds. They're close.
Why are they getting closer?
I don't know. Maybe they want to talk.
How close are they?
60 feet. So they're kind of
60 feet,
slowly
jeez.
moving in. Yeah, they're right there.
Is the Dragonborn looking at us?
Yep.
I'll wave at him. Hello!
He looks up at you and he's where's Tarny?
Barney is no longer the captain of this ship.
He looks it over. He smacks a kobold. You got the wrong ship.
Yeah.
He looks back at
What are you looking for Tarny for?
My own business.
Well, it's going to be hard to find him. There was an incident. He is no longer the pirate king.
Maybe it wasn't my king. Is this Tarny's ship?
He died. We just sort of found the ship.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got business with Tarny's ship. Are you captain?
Okay. Shiro!
I'll come over.
This is Captain Shiro.
Ship is moving in. It's really low, and so they've got to like climb up. But he's just low there, and he's looking up at you guys. And he says, mind if I come aboard? Looking around.
Oh. Yeah, come on.
He hoists
I'll
himself.
reach a hand out.
Hoists himself
try to
up. A
help
couple
him up.
kobolds help him push him up.
Is it just him coming up, or are kobolds trying to come up?
Just him.
Okay.
He comes up and he kind of dusts himself off. He's got a big feathery cap. Like a
I like your cap.
copper-looking dragonborn. He looks around. He says, "Well, I got a business with Tarny, and if maybe I guess I could still do it if you got the stuff. I'm supposed to be
What is it you're
moving some things.
Maybe some Empire gear?
I don't ask questions. I just take what he gives me and deliver it.
Wait, who's?
Oh, you're trying
Who are
to
you
take
delivering
things-
it to?
Well, that's...
Sims?
I'm not sure that's your business. That's between me
When I
and
say
Tarny.
Sims, I want to try and insight check and see how he reacts to
He
it.
doesn't seem to react.
Okay.
He looks around. He's a little uncomfortable. He says, "Oh, look, I mean, if you don't want to do business, fine, but I had a deal.
What do we get for giving you the?
You,
Here.
Well, it's more of a delivery. You just give me he gives me the box stuff, and I take it to where he wants me to take it.
Where are you taking it?
As I said, that's my business.
Well, I mean, if you're doing it for
It's-
Tarny, now you're doing it for me, right? Where are you taking it?
Do you have the stuff to deliver?
It depends on what the stuff is. What were the terms? We don't know. Tarny is dead now, so
He said, "Well,
no
okay,
need
let
to
me
be vague.
Let me look." He hollers down at one of the kobolds, and he throws him up a little pamphlet book thing. He looks through it. And he's like, "Oh, we got a I was like, "There's a chest. I don't know what's in it though, but
We don't have that.
he said, I mean, it's a usual thing. Take a chest. So we got some. I think last time there was some weapons there, and we take them to the drop-off point."
Where is drop-off point?
He looks you over. Roll me persuasion.
Oh man.
Dang, I'm inside identifying. Natural 20.
Hey, not bad. 24.
He says, well, usually I meet him at the market. I don't know where he
Okay.
goes from there, but I've been doing this
Who is
job for, this is 5th time. And it's always something different, but, part of my job is to not look, not ask questions, I just deliver.
I understand. But if we are to work with you now, we must build new trust, yes?
I don't care much about trust, I just want some money.
Did he pay you already?
Nope,
How much does he normally pay you?
400 gold. This guy is, on his shoulder, he's got a symbol of that tooth on him as well, which is also on the sail. And it's just a ship full of kobolds, and you figure there's probably 30 of them in there. Not well, there's about 20 of them. The rowboat is gone.
Who is it that you meet at the marketplace?
Name's Thylin.
Island?
Some human.
Have we heard that name before?
Nope.
How do you spell it?
Thylin.
Thylin. Smuggler. And he just meets you there in any specific spot?
He says, "Yeah, this is getting a little uncomfortable. Like, if you don't want me to do the job, it's fine."
I understand. If you, we don't have anything for you to deliver, I don't think, right, Captain? Captain?
What? Sorry.
we don't have anything for him to deliver right now, right, Captain?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Here is Here is 50 gold for your trouble. I'll give him 50 gold.
Holds out his big dragonborn hand. Sticks it in his pocket.
Don't mind me asking, what's the symbol mean?
That's our leader. That's, well, used to be a leader. Some of them still is, I suppose. You ever heard of Ceruleana?
Yes. Where do you know where she is now?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me where she is now? I was looking to meet her, actually.
Maybe for a price.
How much?
50 gold.
You got it.
Done. Give him another 50 gold. Yes, I think I can manage that. Where? I'll start digging through. Where is she? As I'm sort of digging through.
Well,
there's 40.
You got a map?
5. Are there maps on this? There's gotta be maps on this ship.
Yeah, you have maps in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
He looks the map over and he says, right there. And he points to, I had it on that map.
Hailstrom.
Not
Hailstrom.
Not Hailstrom. But he points to, there's an island northwest of where you guys are.
Okay.
Ceruleana. That name's familiar, but what was she?
She is she was like the leader of some Terrassians or something, right?
Yeah.
She the
Yeah,
person
she was
we
a
were going to
Terrassian
find?
leader. No, the person we were going to find was Bevel's daughter.
You were
No,
going.
and then-
You were going to Ceruleana.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we were? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's see.
I thought, okay.
Ciru, we changed her name to because it was too hard to say.
Ceruleana. Did we already know where she was, though?
I think you did.
No, we had a general idea where
Yeah.
she was.
Okay. And I'm sorry I didn't get your name, sir.
Name's Braylac. Captain
Braylac.
Captain
Braylac.
Braylac.
Thank you very much, Captain Blaylock. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'll reach my hand out to shake his hand.
He reaches his hand out.
Thank
Doff
you.
His cap. He says, what's your business with Ceruleana? She doesn't take too kindly to outsiders.
We were sent by a friend to find her.
Okay, best be careful.
We will be cautious, thank you.
When we go to find her, will she take us as a threat if we don't? Is there some sort of protocol we need to do before we get there to ensure that she doesn't think we're enemies?
I don't know that I've ever seen non-kobolds. I've never seen her. I hear some kobolds have talked to her, but that's mostly all that hangs out there.
Will the kobolds be okay with us?
Yeah, you give them a nice trinket, something to offer her. They'd probably do it.
Okay, great.
Thank you very much, Captain Braylock.
Okay.
Ugh.
Have a good day.
Nods to you and climbs back down. He gets back in the boat. They start rowing it back out. And they row it just away from you while they wait for the rowboat to come back.
Well, that was some interesting information.
The best information we got, and it's from a stranger. All right,
You
well-
see Sarog's boat. They're starting to get things up in order, and they're getting ready to take off. Hup and Burton
I'll
are
wave
still
at them.
fixing.
Wave at Sauron. Have a nice day.
What do you do?
Also, during any time that I've, while we're sort of waiting for Finn to identify things, I'd like to find the other Fearbolgs
Okay.
and just chat with them for a bit, see how they're feeling.
The cook she is doing what she can with the biscuits and the whatever bits they've got scrounged
Doesn't the
around.
Magnificent Mansion have food for like 1,000 people or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you've got Deck is over there. He's just fiddling with getting the ropes tied up and rearranging, making sure things are straightened out, and he's still working on the deck. But working.
I'll say that over there is Maris. You see those plates that are bolted to her?
Yeah.
Do you know of an easy way to get those off? You seem to be quite agile
Adept.
with your hands.
I could try. He grabs his belt and he gets some sort of like wire cutter looking things, and he gets down and he looks. He very cautiously looks.
I will get like a plank or something to give Maris. So you might try to bite down on this, Maris. This may hurt. I'll yell into her helmets.
So he's kind of looking, and he looks back at you. And he says, "It's gonna hurt."
We also have all those other tools we bought.
Yeah,
Just for
I'll,
that.
I'll give him the tools. If
Okay.
if
He
thinks
rummages
they'll
through
be-
and he finds something a little bit finer, and maybe a little bit easier to get in there.
Okay.
He
I'll say I put
says,
my hand on Maris's shoulder. Okay, Maris, this will hurt, but don't worry, we will heal you. Try to not hurt Deck here. He's trying to help you.
Who is Maris?
"There."
The bear.
Well, that's Bones asking.
That's what he says. The bear.
This is Maris, the bear.
He
Oh, you have to ask Finn. I don't know.
I want to stand right next to the Furbolg in case Maris tries to swing because she's hurting so bad, so I can take the hit.
Okay, so I need somebody to roll a dexterity for old Deck for me. I'll let you guys do it. And
He's doing it.
Go for it, Francisco.
Okay. A dex?
Yep.
Natural 20, let's see it.
Okay, so he goes in first, snip, and then Maris growls or growls. What's the word? What does the bear do? Growl?
Roars.
Roars in pain, and he steps back. It's a big furball, but he moves quick.
Get
And
that calm emotion.
you can see some blood starting to trickle down, and he looks at you guys, kind of cautious, but he goes back in. He's real slow moving, real
How does
gentle.
how does Maris look?
It looks like it hurts.
Like how much damage did it look like that did to her?
I mean, just
Can
a
I
bit,
tell?
just a few points, but there's a lot. There's several
Okay.
of them. He's gonna have to get through. So,
Okay. I will. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I think we're gonna have a day. I will go ahead and cast Regenerate on Maris.
okay,
So, first off, she just gains a bunch of hit points, which would put her back to full. But for the duration of the spell, which is 1 hour, she will regain 1 hit point at the start of each of her turns.
okay,
So we'll just continuously hear it. And then any severed body parts, like fingers, legs, tails, whatever, if any, will be restored after 2 minutes.
okay. Yeah, because you can see there's a big hole there in her mouth, in the top of her mouth.
Yeah,
So
so
he pops
that's
that thing out.
just doing that to...
So that will do that. Okay, so just give me 2 more dex rolls, Francisco.
I'll say
and-
this
and
will
we'll
help a
see
little
just
bit, and I'll
how
cast
well this goes.
Regenerate on her.
You just taking the helmet off so far. You're not gonna worry about anything else. That's really the only
Ooh,
thing
double
that's bolted
12.
onto
I'm
her.
gonna try to get.
Double
I'm gonna
12.
try to get all of it off
Oh,
while I've got
yeah.
Regenerate going.
Okay. How long does it last?
An hour.
Okay. With those rolls, so he finishes snipping off. Again, she's wincing and she's trying to keep it together. But with the regenerate, it's helping, and you can see that slowly starting to heal back up. The blood stopping, and eventually he manages to get this plate lifted off of her head, and you can see her ears have been like packed and they're folded down, and so he gets that stuff pulled out of there and unsewn down.
Jeez.
And manages to get her reasonably back into order, but the regen kicks in and starts putting her back together.
That's better. You can hear me
And-
fine now.
She nods. And for the plating that's on her fur, it's mostly just sort of sewn into her fur. And so he tells you, I can just snip. Might lose some fur, but...
That's fine.
It should grow back.
So he gets to snipping. It's going to take a while. It'll probably take a couple hours for him to carefully get through all of it. But it's not going to hurt. So he's just trimming her up. So he's got that. He also he's get to her claws first before that. So he goes and does the same thing with her claws. They're like bolted on onto her toes, onto her feet to give her the claws. And same thing there. Go with your dex. We'll just leave it that way. And snips it away. And eventually that starts to heal back up. And Maris is over the course of a couple hours starting to look like her old grizzly bear self.
So you feeling better now, Maris?
She nods. She walks up and she kind of bumps her head against you.
Oh. Deck here is going to continue. He might shave off a bit of fur, but it will grow back. But he's going to get those back plates off of you, okay?
She nods. And Deck is he's very slow and methodical, but he's, slowly
You're
trimming
doing
off these
excellent
plates.
work, Deck.
He nods. He smiles a bit. Doesn't say anything.
Okay. I'll sit here with Maris and Deck until he's completely done.
Okay, it's starting to get dark. Those ironclads haven't gone anywhere. Sarog has taken off. You notice the ironclads did not pay any attention to Sarog as he left. And he head out and took off to the east. Looks like Hup is still on he sailed onto the mainland. And Burton's still busy working on their ship. We got a lot more damage than you guys did. Other than that,
Oh, I thought Hup's ship was the broken one. The more broken one.
They both Hup got more broken than Burton's, more than yours. I mean.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Okay,
a
well.
quiet evening in Briny Bay.
All right.
After
that was our-
they get done with Maris, I'll just let Maris do lay down or whatever she wants to do, and then I'll go find.
Get her in the mansion. Get her a nice.
Do you want to? Can she fit in the mansion? Does it look like can she get through the doorway?
Yeah, it's basically just like I think it's
Massive
10
front
feet
door.
wide, 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
And it's just an opening. And you just walk through there,
Okay,
and
so
then you're into it.
Would you like to be in a little bit cooler climate, Maris?
She just looks at you.
Come with me, and I'll go back into things, Samaya, and then go in there.
Okay. She goes in. Servant appears and asks whatever you need.
We're just here to see Captain. Don't worry.
Finn, you identifying?
Yeah, I've been identifying the whole time.
Okay.
Did I got my new set of clothes?
Yeah, he comes out with some really nice looking robes that he
nice.
grabs out from a dresser somewhere, and hands them over to you.
Amazing.
Let's see.
Hey, that elven boat. Was that high elves?
They. I think they were.
I thought they were.
Yeah.
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 And they stopped to talk to the gnomes, right?
Yeah.
But the books that I read said that they don't get along.
Yep.
That's probably why they stopped him.
Or they
You
stopped
don't-
him and said, "Hey,
You didn't see if anybody. You just saw the boat stop. You don't see if you couldn't. It's too far away to tell if anyone got on board or anything like that happened. But you did see the ironclads did stop both the gnomes and the elves.
I have an idea for what we could do with the ironclads.
Let's hear it.
Okay, let's get this
Those
covered.
gnomes
for,
aren't very strong, and I think we could just sneak aboard at night, just systematically just crush them.
Am I around for this
Let's,
discussion?
I mean, I'm in the mansion talking with you. So if he came in there to tell me,
I'm like,
I would head out.
I think
that seems a little bit.
I think
extreme.
the easier thing and the faster thing is going to be everyone who is wanted stays inside the magic room, and
Well,
I go out and act as pseudo captain until we get past them.
we know the elves got stopped by them.
But the
And the
elves don't
elves-
know that they don't know that I
the-
can change shape.
Yeah, but the elves would tell them that we have the ship. They
also,
know that they know I killed Tarny, and they know that we're on this ship.
there's no way for them to know if you're in here.
Well, they
Not-
know that we
they
killed
know
Tani,
that
and
we
it's
own
likely
this
that
ship
we
now.
Have the ship. But Pluma said she might have a way out for us too. We should. I would like to avoid killing all the gnomes if possible.
That's my vote.
Are you okay, Shiro?
We gotta kill
E-
those gnomes.
even bloodthirsty me is like, I don't know about just like murking a bunch of gnomes for no reason. Anyways, we'll deal with that when we leave. What about all these items?
Okay, so your wand is basically it is attuned to detect the presence of an item, a very specific item.
What?
Oh,
And you don't know what item that is, but it's attuned to some specific thing. You have a bag of holding, and Lunai's
Finally.
gear is +3 plate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lunai's plate armor is +3.
+3 plate, and she has a +3 longsword along with it.
so Shiro, you thinking about donning plate armor again? This stuff's pretty nice.
No, you give it to Bones.
Give it to
Ooh.
Bones.
And
We
after
just
that,
met
I
the
got a
guy.
new one.
You don't
Yeah, we
have
just
you don't
bought
have
a new one.
+3.
Yeah.
I'll take +3.
Yes,
Um,
we're giving it to you.
The one in the box isn't magical. The stuff inside the box is magical, so you have to figure out a way of getting in the box.
Does the
I
key that
mean-
I have not unlock it?
Mm-mm.
You can ask the servant.
He comes over.
Or I'll let you ask the servant.
Yeah. Servant, do you have a key to get inside this?
No, I don't have one for that one.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Does it look smashable?
You can try.
Shiro, you like to smash things.
Smash this box for me.
I'll give it a try.
You're just gonna bash it as hard as you can with your sword.
Yeah, I'll take the hilt of it and just smash on the lock.
Okay, roll me an attack. Roll me damage.
Damage? Okay.
Mhm.
Sweet. 14.
It's a very solid little jewelry box. Doesn't seem to work.
We can get. Wait, Mr. Bones
I'll
doesn't
give it
pick
a
locks
shot.
anymore. Does he pick locks?
No. But I can try bashing it.
How big is this box?
It's like a little jewelry box size. Bread box ish. Small bread box.
Oh, okay.
Deck might
We
be
can-
able to pick it.
Big crayon box.
Who could pick it? Oh, Deck could pick it. Yeah.
Yes.
Deck might.
I'll
be
take it
able
out to
pick
Deck.
this.
Deck, do you know? Can you We've lost the key to the. We don't have key to this box. Do you think you can open it?
I could try.
I'll. Okay.
Rummages in his
I'll
tools.
inspect it to see if it looks trapped
Roll me your perception.
before I hand it to him.
You blow up Deck's head. It just.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
I'm
We
not-
didn't know if it was trapped or not, and I smashed it.
Well, I said it earlier, but I'm just double checking. 25.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Okay, I'll let him try to do it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that have been funny?
no,
Boom! Again!
he looks at you and he says, "You got any? My tools aren't quite that fine.
Did
You got
we?
anything that can help me?"
Any of the
got
things
thieves'
that we
tools?
bought for Maris Finer?
No, those were more crafting tools, not thieves' tools.
Okay, well, I've
Doesn't-
done an entire
doesn't Jack
inventory
have
of
it?
both the room and the boat. Were there any tools that could...
I wish I did.
No thieves' tools.
I have thieves' tools written on my character
I
sheet.
thought one of you had
Oh,
thieves' tools.
well, give me the thieves tools.
I thought Bones had thieves' tools.
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay,
He's
so
not
we
there,
got
though.
some thieves tools. We'll give him thieves tools.
Okay. Roll me a He looks at you. He's like, I like to fix things, but I never really picked a lock like this before. I can try.
Worth a
I
shot.
understand. Just
Worth
do
a
your
shot.
best.
Roll me a dex, or roll me a dex. Anybody?
X.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Other.
D20. You add all you have dex stats.
Here we go. Oh!
Okay, he's fiddling around with
Wow,
this
first
thing, and you can
time.
see he's kind of discouraged. He's like, you're not gonna get this thing. And
I'm like, come on!
you hear click. Opens it up.
Nice.
There's a deck of cards in there.
Oh.
Bring me
What
that
does that
deck
mean?
of cards,
Thank
baby.
you, Deck.
I'm
I'll take it. You do excellent work, Deck. You are just the best. And I'll go back into Finn and let him
Deck
identify it.
thinks like you. He's like, man. He's like, I don't think I would have gotten that without that kind of a
An
godly
amazing
roll I got there. The only
Wow.
way that would have gotten open, as a matter of
Is this
fact.
Wow.
Is this a deck of break the whole game?
Yeah, man, don't draw no cards.
Just a deck of cards. You want to draw one?
Identify
deck of
first.
many-
I
What do you
identify.
guys know that I don't? What's going on?
It's
So-
a deck of many things that we think it is, which can potentially just break the entire
The
world.
game? Is that how we're gonna end this
Yeah.
game?
Yep.
Okay.
Michael likes putting
I mean, we're at level 13.
He's like, all right.
We've gone for 2.5 years without a deck of many things.
He's
We
like,
gotta
well,
have
man.
something. You have a deck of many things.
Man, we could get lucky and get a wish.
Ooh.
A Ridmaru, bam!
We
So-
can also get unlucky. Do our characters know what this is?
You do now because you identified it.
Well, I know. I mean, I know what it is, but the general knowledge, would we know what this does?
I think my character
think
would
so.
know what that is. Yeah.
Did we get a long rest in?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Has it been that long? If you spend time in the room in the magical mansion, then you can get a long rest.
Okay, I'll do.
But it's
I would say
24
for
hours. still.
now.
You'll
What was
have it
the-
in the morning.
What was the
Okay.
cloak, the arrow, and the quarterstaff?
Yeah.
So it was an elven cloak. That's the
Cloak of Elvenkind, just advantage to stealth.
stealth one. Yeah. The arrow. What was my arrow? Was an arrow of slaying.
What?
And it's attuned to kill a phoenix.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I'm gonna take that one.
Whoa.
I don't like this arrow.
Basically,
Not a fan of
if
this
you shoot
arrow.
a phoenix with this, the phoenix makes a con save. If it fails, it takes a lot of damage.
Wow.
I'll
Does anyone like my
explain
new
that-
armor?
I'll explain that to Shiro and Victor, and I'll be like, I think this one stays in this room. Are we all in agreement on that?
Yes,
Make sure you
look,
write
it's
these
fine.
things down because I'm not going to keep my windows open.
Okay, let's
Okay,
see.
so Cloak of Elvenkind.
I think we should give the cloak to Jack.
That's
I think
fine.
that'd
He can
be
have that.
Best served.
Yes.
Okay.
He can have the cloak.
Why,
You guys
thank
like
you.
my new plate armor?
Yeah, Bones got new plate armor.
And what was the quarterstaff?
Where'd my quarterstaff go?
Do you want the sword, Shiro?
It's not my style.
It's not your style, but it is very good.
What is it?
It's a +3 sword.
Oh. On the finding zones.
If no one's looking for a sword, I'll just leave it in here for now.
This is a
or I
cor-
can hold on to it.
Quarterstaff of Fish Command.
Hey, I can become the full fish sorcerer. I got the cloak. I got the fish command staff. Okay, question. There was a thing in the chat which I wasn't sure about. Can I attune one of these forks to the inside of this mansion as a separate plane of existence?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because you are on a different plane. It'll take you there. This
To the
is
mansion.
this is
This
a
is
separate pocket
This is
dimension.
a created plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but if I can retune the thing, I was going to use it for this. Fellow crewmates who are in here, I would really, really like to see that Phoenix be born. And we aren't going to have enough time for me to go. We don't have enough time for us to go save Tova and make it back here for me to do that.
It's only gonna take
During-
you 2 days to get there.
3 days to get to Tova. 3 days to get back. She said within, what, 2 or 3 days, right? Or like 4 days or a week or something?
A week or two for the
She didn't know
Phoenix.
for sure.
A week or
A
two.
week or two?
Oh, okay. Well, Potentially, I could stay on the island and then use plane shift to come back to the boat at any time.
That works. If we need you, Victor can send you a message, right?
Yeah, and then I can come back to the boat at any time very quickly.
But the boat will be where we are.
What? Yes, I know that's where the boat will be.
Okay, but how would you
That's
get back to here?
That's what I'm saying. I stay here, you guys leave. If you need me, you send me a message. I use plane shift to go back to the mansion. I'm on the boat.
Why
Okay.
don't you just do it the other way around, where you can be on the boat and you can plane shift to the Phoenix?
Well, because
Because
it's not on a different
it's
plane
a
of
plane.
existence. Could
Yeah.
I do the material plane?
You
I
need
don't
to
But it
think
wouldn't
you
take
plane
you-
shift
It
as a
wouldn't take
teleport.
me. Yeah, it wouldn't take it that. Yeah, I need teleport.
Oh,
Can
alright.
you even go to a specific place on a different plane, or does it go to you anywhere?
It's anywhere plane shift, I think.
Yeah, it's anywhere.
So I think there's some
Anywhere
DM,
I have a clear vision of.
DM
It's
discretion of
dis-
where you may end up.
Yeah, I can read it for you.
It's a fuzzy teleport. By the
yeah,
way,
you
Francisco, deck of many things.
Right.
So you draw a card. If you choose how many cards you're gonna draw first, then you use those cards. There's some that are like give you new levels. There's some that some demon spawns and chases after you. You may die. You just draw a card, and all of a sudden, you gain 2 ability scores, or you gain 50,000 experience. Every item you wear,
4,000
every
platinum.
magic
or
item you
something.
wear disintegrates.
Jeez.
So there's some good ones and there's some bad ones.
There's some
I'm gonna
really
sneak a
bad
card out.
ones. No, I've got all that dang thing. Also, so
the
the way
deck
that
of
this
many
spell
things
works.
probably stays in the room for now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't even know what it is because I haven't told
Put
you.
it back in that locked box and lock it.
Yeah, I haven't said what it is, and I'm wary to say.
Yeah, just
Anyways,
leave it somewhere safe.
I
And accessible.
basically I specify a target destination in general terms,
Okay.
and then I get somewhere near it.
Okay.
Okay. I had another.
Alternatively, if I know a sigil sequence of a teleportation circle on another plane of existence, I can go straight to that.
If that's the case, wouldn't you know how to? Oh, you'd have to be attuned to hell. Don't we know ruins in hell of a teleportation circle?
We do, that we wrote down.
But you don't have any more, do you?
Do I? We got it when we left.
If you
Oh yeah,
when
that was
left
after we died. So
do you still have those? No one wrote it. They wrote down the runes.
oh, I
Did
don't
we
know
not
if I
write down
remember
the
that.
There's runes in where Aerolus was.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking. That's not even the ones I was thinking of. I was thinking of the
But either
ones
way, we don't have a rod attuned to there anyway. So
in that room where that succubus left the first time, right after we killed Ballas, near the gates. That
Oh, yeah.
lead-
Yep,
that
there's
led
one there,
out
too.
to where.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one
You
I
know,
remember. and
you
then-
know of one in Alzira's Tower, and there's also one at Saltport and at South Shore. Those are the ones you know of.
we don't have a rod attuned to the Nine Hells. So
the Wild Elf land,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Feywild.
not
Feanor,
Feywild.
Feanor.
Feanor. Okay. Something else I was gonna do, and I don't remember what it was. Don't know.
I thought that we wrote down one of those teleportation circles in hell, and I thought it was the one in that room, but I could be wrong.
Jack had one of Alzira's. He had a scroll.
Okay.
I think you still have it.
Yeah.
Of Alzira's.
Yeah.
Because that was how she was anticipating you go back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we couldn't cast the spell. Okay.
Well.
But I could get generally where I needed to go once I attuned the fork. Anyways, all right. I think that you guys should set out. Of course, that kind of ruins our plan of getting past those gnomes.
Unless Pluma can do it.
Let's Pluma can do it.
Well, let's go see what she can do, and then we'll head out.
Send her
We're
a
supposed to
message.
send her a message. Are you staying here, Finn?
What do you guys think? You want me to stay here?
Well, can you do the material plane thing and teleport nearby when she calls you?
I suppose I could do that. I could attune one of the
Because
forks.
I mean, you can fly really fast, right? So you can get there if you
That
get
could
close.
potentially just put him in the middle of the ocean, though.
Small island.
Nearby.
It says nearby the location that I specified.
Nearby.
There
on
will
a
be
big
there will be a
world is-
roll. So
Oh no.
you could be on her doorstep or a couple miles away. But a couple
Or
miles
underneath the ocean.
takes you.
Good thing I can breathe underwater.
Next to a kraken. Is he able to attune the rod to the...
Yeah, it's
One of them
250 gold, right? Or is that how much the
I
rod
got
needs
two
to be?
of them.
That's how much the rod needs to be, but I don't know if... Because, like, the attunement process is open to DM
Yeah,
interpretation, so...
that's also totally up to you.
You could just
I was gonna attune one to
spend
the
your
material
24
plane anyways.
hours because it's a long rest, right? That's an attunement.
Yeah.
Spend your 24 hours wherever, and you can attune it. You can spend your time attuning it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just attune one of them to the material plane for the next 24 hours, and then after that,
Okay. Yeah,
The other
your
one's
ship
for
will be
later.
ready to go in the morning, so you've got about 10 hours until they figure you're ready.
Okay.
You're ready to go. I mean, again, you can go now. Jin tells you you're ready to go now, but just a few last-minute things to fix up.
okay. Yeah, and if I can just pick a location on material plane and get close, then you know.
Okay.
That's probably good enough.
Okay, so did we get another long rest in during this time? Or no?
You don't get one on the boat,
Okay.
but if you use the mansion, then you can get one.
I mean, I will definitely be in the mansion.
So,
I'm gonna relock this door of magical items.
Oh, I want to take the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, he can have the bag of holding.
Can I just look it over? Do I know how bag of holdings work? Bags of holding?
Finn can tell you. He identified it.
Yep. It's just a bag. You put stuff in it. Don't crawl in there yourself. Don't turn it inside out. Definitely
What
don't
happens
turn
if
it
you
inside
turn
out.
it inside out?
It explodes.
That's not what happens in reality, though.
Your identify tells you that when you inside out, things fall out. All the things fall
Yeah.
out.
All the things fall out.
So,
Doesn't it?
I'll turn it
isn't there a
inside
way
out.
to make it explode?
Explode if you
put
cut
it
it.
out there.
Puncture it.
Yeah.
If you,
Oh, okay.
if you break it.
You flip it
Yeah,
inside
control.
out, and
Everything.
a metal box boom, falls onto the deck.
Do we start
Oh.
feeling great?
You feel great.
Oh, man! we
Tingles
found one,
all
boys!
over. Are you in the mansion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and him
That wand that you have that was glowing,
Uh-huh.
it starts pulsing. Boom, boom, boom.
I think we figured some things out, Finn.
I go, I think we should keep this locked away for now. Maybe don't take the bag of holding, Victor.
I was going to keep our gold in it. All right. I just got this enormous bag of gold on my hip that I'm trying to keep covered.
We can leave the bag of gold. We can leave
You're
most
like,
of the gold in this locked room.
You're like Kramer. Chorus.
With all the
chorus.
coins. Okay, I'll put the bag of gold in the locked room then for now, and I'll put
Yeah.
turn
it's
the
like,
bag
put
of
that
holding back inside, back outside in, and then put the eye back inside it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all that came out of it was the
That's
box.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this needs to be kept away for now.
Wait, don't you have a bag of holding, Finn?
That's my wizard in your campaign.
You
No
were
one-
carrying something in. You were
Oh yeah,
carrying an eye
you
in
have
something.
You have one.
Oh, I have a bag of holding. Yeah, I do. I do have a bag of holding.
Can I use yours and you can take this one? Or just you keep the eye and I'll keep the.
Yeah, well, what's in my bag of holding? Not really anything now.
I don't
A
think
bunch-
anything's
oh,
in there now.
Yeah, there is. Shards. My manual flesh golem was in there. Gem of True Sight and a potion of de-aging. It's all in there. But I can move all that stuff into this room and lock it.
Okay, I'll take your empty bag of holding and I'll put the gold and all my stuff that I'm carrying in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right.
So it's getting dark. The crew is still at it. Are you informing the crew on how to get in the mansion? You gonna let them sleep below deck? What's the plan here for them? Right now they're just sort of they set up their mats down below.
The
with
servants. The servants were saying that the old crew slept in here, right?
Yeah.
The old
Let's
crew
let
can
'em
sleep
in.
in here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got everything
everything of
valuable
value
locked
is in the
up.
locked room. Yeah.
It's in my fancy secret locked room, and I've now assumed a new role. I'm this guy now forever.
Do we want to let?
You are,
do we want to tell the crew the password, or just let
the
them
wizard?
in and sort of gatekeep it?
Yeah, for now. What does he look like?
He's like a white-haired, trying to think of, that kind of a crazy, it's like a Doc Brown kind of a white-haired, kind of a crazy
Oh,
looking guy.
I'm like a Doc Brown, Rick Sanchez ripoff guy.
Yep.
Do we want to tell the crew the password, or just sort of gatekeep it and let them in and out as we?
I think we just let them in and out as
Yeah.
we.
Okay.
I think we just tell them the password.
I guess, yeah,
The
everything's
downside of
locked.
that is if someone gets, like,
I don't
tries
think
to-
they're gonna do that to me.
You're
to
very
you?
trusting with these strangers when a minute ago you didn't want to let a random wizard on the ship.
He's
Yeah, the
not-
wizard.
He doesn't seem to have the same respect as these ones do.
I just mean for them, if they were to get captured.
Yeah, and like we lose track of them.
You know
or
what?
Anything.
You're right. It's a good idea.
No, wait, Doc. Oh wait, yeah, you're totally right.
He made a good argument. What?
Yeah. We just let them in. We go, come in. We let them.
We'll just
sleep
do
in
it.
the
We'll do it in
mansion.
shifts. So whoever's on whatever shift can go in and sleep or whatever, and then
Well, I mean, I'll just keep
Okay.
watch. I don't have to sleep.
yeah, he doesn't have to sleep. He can keep watch.
That's your,
Alright.
that's your new job, Bones? Bones the gatekeeper.
Yes,
the
my
gatekeeper. Yeah. Nightmare.
a dirtbag.
What a
Uh,
great game.
Do you have to say the password to go out as well, or just to go in?
Just to go in.
Go in.
I know
dress
the
up
password,
Mr.
right?
We dress up Mr.
Yeah.
Bones in like a black cloak with a hood, and he holds a scythe and a torch, with like a lantern. You are allowed in the mansion.
He's like reaches a hand out. You must pay the ferryman.
You must pay.
All right. So yeah, I'll tell the crew whenever it is time for you to sleep, talk to Bones. He will let you in the mansion. It's much more comfortable in there.
You can also eat in there.
Yes, you can eat. It's fine. It's great.
Cook can help.
Cook looks
Great.
at you. She's got a couple of biscuits in her hand and like some stew she's working on, and she's just like, what am I gonna do now?
Don't worry,
take-
cook. I'll eat your cooking.
It's okay, cook. You can cook from the ingredients inside there.
She
They're
says,
much
you want
nicer.
okay. And you can see that it seems that Deck has bonded with Maris.
Nice.
Good. Maris needs a friend.
Okay. It's
Some new
Or
friends.
are they more than friends?
He's
I think they're
he's a
friends.
furball gonna bear.
so it's
Hey,
it's
you never know.
Be
getting
awkward.
late. The robot from the kobolds sails in. Looks like they got some sort of loot or something that they've grabbed from the island. They come aboard and they begin sailing out. And they make their way.
Did the ironclad stop
They
them?
do not stop them. Ironclads are still in their spot. They haven't moved.
Okay.
He makes his way back up, and he sort of goes towards the northwesterly direction. It looks like the other two ships. Looks like Barton is about up and ready to go. And you figure they're probably, if they're not ready to leave, they'll be leaving soon. Hup still has some work to do, and you haven't seen Hup. He since he left earlier that day, you haven't seen him since then. He's been on the island.
Do we just leave at the same time Burton does to try to
How about-
like?
How about this,
See
Finn?
what Pluma wants us to do.
Oh yeah.
We tell Pluma we're leaving. You can stay with us on the boat until we get past the gnomes, and then you can just cast fly on yourself and come back to the island pretty quick, right?
Yeah, I could do that.
That way, if we need you to speak to the gnomes, you could do that.
Yeah, I'll stay on the ship for now. So now that I can teleport basically generally where I need to go, and I know that I can do that, I can just stay on the ship probably. Because
Okay.
either way, whether I say the mansion or I say her hut, I'm gonna be like, in kind of
Well,
a limbo zone.
If you do the mansion, it's just that little pocket area.
Oh
There's
yeah,
only
I
one
guess
place
It's
you
gonna
can
end up in there.
I'm guaranteed to land in there.
Yeah.
I want to be around for when we find Tova as well. So if you guys find Tova before this thing hatches, I'll come back.
Then it's gonna be another 3 days.
To get
Yeah,
back,
well.
though, yeah.
I can also just try to go back as well.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So are we gonna try to leave with Burton or separately?
We'll
Ask
see what
Pluma.
Pluma wants, and then
All right. Do we get a long rest then?
Yeah, in this time when morning hits, you can have a long rest.
Okay. So I'll get a long rest.
To-
My
and-
7th
and
level
you get a nice
spell back.
rest in there, and you can come out and work a bit. The crew's doing everything's up and ready to go by morning. And Chin comes up and says, "All right, Captain, ready to go."
I'll look at Shiro and Finn and Bones
takes
and Jack, and we ready to do this?
let's
It
do
takes a little while to.
Oh man, what a
get the
great
ship
morning!
going,
I
huh?
feel amazing.
I'm gonna
Takes
take
time,
that
what?
+3 sword, that long sword.
Okay, yeah, you can take it.
It has the engravings of the Empire symbol on the side, sort of like Thundercat. Has the big jewel thing on the
Eye.
side.
Yeah.
It's got that with the etched in the Empire. It's like a bird sort of symbol. I think so it was. Again,
Is that a +3 to damage and attack
an
rolls?
attack.
Ooh, man.
Oof, yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. Not your style, but jeez, that's good.
Yeah, I was just like, God.
You start messing with you pick it up. You're like, this
And
is really
it's
well
gonna count-
balanced though.
it should count as magical damage too, so that should overcome resistances.
Yeah,
Yep.
your resistance problem.
Okay, yeah, I gotta have that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I give up. Yeah, that is really good. He picks it up. Wait a minute, this is my style. All right.
Okay. I will cast sending to Pluma.
Okay.
Say, Pluma, we are about to leave. If you have something to do to get the gnomes out, now is the time.
I'll do what I can. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay. We just pick up the anchor and start heading.
Okay, you see the orcs. They get going and they start pulling sails and pulling ropes. It's quite they know what they're doing. They don't deal anything with the wheel. They seem to be only messing with the sails and the ropes and all that. So any sort of steering may need to be done by
Captain
someone else.
Chiro.
Also here.
The two furbolgs, they're a little out of place. They don't really they're more of day-to-day maintenance, not getting the ship at sailing speed. But it's pretty quick. Anchor's up, sails are dropped, raised, dropped, whichever. Full. And you notice from the direction of the island, you see a dark cloud forming quick. Like a big storm cloud is rolling in.
Ooh,
It's rolling in quick.
Right,
Wow.
we're going to go.
And
she is very strong.
as the ship starts to make its way forward, this sky turns dark as this massive storm cloud overhead. Lightning is starting to go. The wind is really picking up, and it's coming from the direction of the island, so it's going to throw you out there. But it's going to be a challenge guiding the ship. Any sort of maneuvering, anything that happen on the ship is going to be difficult because then the rain's starting to come in as well. You got sheets of rain starting to come and hit you.
I'll get on the wheel.
On the wheel. Okay, what's everyone else doing?
I'll get on the sails.
The four of your crew are doing everything they can to keep the sails taut and from
With the sails.
falling apart.
I'll
Say.
help hold something.
Okay.
Actually, before you start helping a hold something, this chaos is happening. I pull you to the side, Victor.
No,
Into the
I
mansion.
enjoy
real
not
quick.
holding things. What's up?
Into the mansion, Victor. What do we
Okay.
want to do with this eye before I leave the ship? If I leave the ship, are we wanting to just return this to Bevel and get the benefit we had last time?
Seems like a good plan for me. It's now that I know that
I know
it's
the
actually his
teleportation.
people.
I know the teleportation circle in the forest where she is. I could go there with it.
I can take us there if we want to go. We just can't get back. Oh,
Yeah,
we
I-
can. You have. I can take us there now.
Let's
Well,
do that.
It can't be right now because we're doing this ship thing.
I mean, okay. So I don't know if you know this or not, but before we left the island, I set my word of recall to a temple there in
I did
Faerun,
not
so I can
know
just take
that.
us there.
But we got to deal with this ship thing first, I think, and then
Yes.
we can do that.
We could do it right before we leave, right?
As the storm's coming in. We can
Yeah.
do this right now, right?
Wait,
Be right back, guys.
Yeah, winds really picking up. Rain is just
I hear
pelting
that.
you.
I think we're gonna have to do
The
this.
deck
first.
is
Yeah,
slick.
that's fine. Let's do this first.
This is going to be a real damper on any sort of combat. If you try to fire in this, it's going to be real difficult.
Okay, I'm not worried about firing in it.
But just letting you know.
Me and you, Victor, are the only ones who know that thing's up there right now.
Okay.
Lightning bolts are starting to crash down into the water.
Okay, we're moving. We're gonna help. We're gonna help steer the ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm holding stuff down best I can.
You guys make your way out. The ironclads immediately start making their way towards you. You've got 3 of them closing in on you. And that's where we're going to end. As we
Oh,
will
man.
pick up with
Oh.
a...
Pluma's plan has not. Well, I guess if we're there's not supposed to just be faster than them, right? That's the idea.
It's
Because the ironclads are pretty slow, right?
They're slower than you.
They do have giant cannons on the roof.
It's just going to be real hard to shoot anything here.
Well, wasn't planning on shooting them.
But that's what she's got for you.
We'll do some sneaky fireballs through the eye
Who
holes.
knows?
at
Maybe
the
she
front of the
didn't do
ship.
this. Maybe this was just an act of some other god.
Oh.
Maybe after directly asking her now, it's time to go, and a big storm cloud popped up. Totally separate events.
So we'll pick up next time with a with maybe a fight or something at the water here, and see what the what these gnomes are up to.
I might have to kill a bunch of gnomes, eh? I go
Oh,
attuned
God.
to a magic
Oh,
orb
no.
real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say Finn's gonna go grab the eye and just go. Bwah!
Blow them away.
All right.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
We'll be back next week. We'll be back maybe Monday.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
for
sure if we're gonna be doing Monday or not. We'll
sure-
find out.
I've been waiting for this battle.
We'll be back sometime on Monday. On some.
Time to walk to the boba shop. Oh man, I went to. We were up in Edmond, and I was gonna go to a Chinese place because they had boba. I was like, oh, I haven't had boba since I was in San Francisco, but they wouldn't answer the phone.
There's a boba tea shop right by our house.
Is it really?
Yes.
Where? What? Well, don't tell me where. Tell me where after
Okay.
I stop the stream.
I'll tell you after. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. I gotta figure out
See
where some
ya.
boba is. Bye.
Bye.